All right, well, hey, how's it going, chat? Listen to this copyright-free song from Nintendo. Woo! Let's go. That's huge. Late. Yeah, I was. Okay? I was. What are you going to do? I was late. Why was I late? Because I'm addicted to Super Smash Bros. Melee Ranked. And I fucking hate it. It's ruining my life. I've played 56 games in 2 days. I'm gold too. But I should be plat. I used to be the guy that beat Chillin' Dude, Don B, Tommy, the honorable mention Arizona Melee PR member. These are big wins. Don't say cap. I guys, you might. So look, I know some of you guys are here for like my pog tent. I get that, you know. React to the button, or that time I reacted to the button. Who could forget? TikToks. But before all that, I was a professional gamer. I could have gone pro in Super Smash Bros. Melee. I could have gone. Technically, all you need to be a pro is to show up to the open bracket tournaments and be broke. That's what. So, I don't know. Who's to say that I couldn't be pro? Let's think about it. It's not that hard to become a pro in Smash. Just those two criteria. Enter open bracket tournament, be broke. Last stream of the year, cringe. Okay, it's not my fault. I actually was having yesterday be the last stream of the year at this setup. And then this morning when I wake up, Cutie says to me, she says, how about we go tomorrow? And I was like, all right. Fair enough. So we just stalled today. We got an extra day. My swipe arrived yesterday. Okay, what do you think? Thoughts? Ooh, I forget the person's name. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Totally separate from the swipe. I thought of if anyone's had made a swipe review, and I was going to look that up. But then I also thought somebody made a review of going to my chess boxing event. They're like whole channels dedicated to reviewing going to things generally. And I thought it was a good video. I was going to say shout out. I forget their name. Swell Entertainment. That's the water bottle. Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. Yeah. Is it vain that I watch videos that include me? Let's take a look at I Did a Thing's new video. I have no idea what it is. Oh my God. Okay, this is embarrassing. I've outed myself. Forgot they would probably have that little. Okay, fair enough. Bit of an out. Well, boys, today we are going to be watching this video to kick things off. Here's my plan for today. I think today's going to be kind of a short stream. I really only want to do 2, maybe 3 things. I want to watch this I Did a Thing where he says, somebody was cheating at my chess boxing event. I did not pre-watch. I just clicked it because I saw the title and I was flabbergasted and I saved myself for you. Do you know, actually? No. I did not pre-watch. I wish I would have pre-watched. I've been sitting at my computer playing Super Smash Bros. Online, getting so upset because I'm losing rank because I'm doing Jigglypuff dittos and it's slow and boring. And the whole time I want to watch videos while I play. The whole time I'm sitting there and I'm holding the controller. This is me holding the controller. I do that with my tongue when I play. And I want to watch a video, but I can't. Because every good video that I pull up, I think to myself, I should watch it with chat. Seriously, my YouTube homepage littered with things that I have to wait. Okay, well, now this is all music because I switched. But I wanted to watch the new I Did a Thing. I wanted to watch the new Jet Lag. I wanted to watch the new Summoning Salt. Every single thing, I was like, I have to wait for chat. And so you know what I did? And this is so out of character for me. I listened to music all day. That might not sound like a shocking thing to hear from a human, but I don't listen to a lot of music. Growing up, my mom had a strict silent household rule. We weren't allowed to have the TV on unless we were actively watching, and weren't allowed to have music on unless you were actively listening. I don't even know what that is. JCS, that's another one that I waited for you to watch. I don't love you. I like you guys. Okay, let's not push it. I love my mods. Go to each one of your funerals, not your weddings. Or you get to pick, I guess. But I guess you couldn't. Well, whatever. I don't listen to any music. I listen to more music now. I'm trying to get into music. Do you know why I'm trying to listen to music this year? I actually have such a bad reason. The only reason I want to listen to music is because I just got access to my Spotify account again, and I want to have a good Spotify Wrapped. That's my only reason for listening to music. Is that, do you think many people do that? Press 1 if you only listen to Spotify because you think of the Spotify Wrapped. I bet there's like 7 of us. I'm exaggerating. It's not the only reason I'm listening to music, but it did coerce me to open up the app. No one does that. You would be surprised. Because I had such a bad rap this year. It's almost like learning about myself. Anyway, let me tag the entirety of my Discord to let them know I'm live on youtube.com/@Ludwig. Hello, I'm live. Oh my God. No. I'm going to say panic. Someone cheated at chess boxing. Making a decision live. Oh my God, that was spicy. Spicy. I was in the top 0.5% of Eminem. I'm flowing and mowing. Sucking dick, that's called blowing. It's my Eminem. What do you think? Been working on that one for like 2 weeks now. It's got a bars. Chat, focus. Today, we have about 3 things that I'm trying to do. Depending on how long it goes, maybe I get bored halfway through. Maybe I have to leave to go upload a thumbnail for the YouTube video, and I don't want to upload it too late like I did last night. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to watch this video made by I Did a Thing that claims somebody cheated at my chess boxing event, ruining the integrity of a chess boxing sanctioned event. I'm curious. I will say I knew something was up. I knew something was up because I Did a Thing hit me up. I'll save it. Anyway, that's what I want to do first. And then the second thing I want to do is a you laugh, you lose. A you laugh, you lose. And if I lose, I'll give like a random person in chat like $100 for every laugh. Just something chill, something fun. But the way I want to do it, is I have to scroll through 100 YouTube shorts. So we're just going to go through my shorts. We're going to go through 100. Every time I laugh, I'll donate $100. Because it was kind of fun to do the YouTube short thing yesterday, but I feel like it needed some form. Yesterday's stream was kind of weird. I don't know if, for whoever was at yesterday's stream, yesterday's stream is basically how I browse the internet in my computer when you guys aren't here. I feel like I was just going through my day. Like if I have a procrastinating day, that was 5 hours of me. I was just like, yeah, let's watch some shorts. What are people doing on Twitch? I'm going to play Melee. You were high 100%? I was not. I don't know why people keep accusing me of being high. You take one gummy while watching Avatar and write down that the movie wanted to make you breathe, and all of a sudden people think you're a druggie. Anyway, to make the short React 100 video a little juicier, we're going to do weed for that one. Let's get to it.
How you going? This is my mate Myth, who is about to do a boxing match in front of millions of people with a device that looks like an IED in his butt. And no, he isn't doing terror.
God, Jesus Christ, what a good song. Don't say well in front of hundreds of thousands. Cheating at boxing in front of millions of people is it's accurate. It's accurate. Technically, millions have viewed the thing. Like it had a peak. Okay, think about it like this. It had a peak viewership at one point of 300,000, but over 1 million people clicked in. Like right at this very moment, we have 15,000, 16,000 people watching. Ooh, wow, big number. But every single second, someone leaves. Like someone just left right there. And then someone new came in. Press 1 if you just came in. Press 2 if you're leaving. So you got to think about it like a rotating group. Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Terrorism. I put that device there, and it allows me to control every
Why are more people pressing 2 than 1?
move he makes, hopefully winning the match.
I'm getting distracted. Wait, what the fuck?
Do a boxing match in front of millions of people with a device that looks like an IED in his butt.
What?
And no, he isn't doing terrorism. I put that device there, and it allows me to control every move he makes, hopefully winning the match.
Wait. Not Mark Rober. Like the Scottish Mark Rober did this. Mark, what's his name? I think it's Mark. There's no way it's Mark, right? Mark Butthole Chess. Mike Boyd, that's it. Mike Boyd made a video that I think I watched, yeah, where he built the device that people theorized Hans Niemann might have used. And by theorized, I mean someone made a meme about it, and then it took off into mainstream media news, and now it's something that people all know about as a collective meme that actually probably had no basis in truth. But anyway, he made it for real, and I've seen this video, and it worked. He literally coded a vibrator and then like had somebody buzz it. I don't really know how it works. I'll be honest. I skipped to the end to see if it worked. I didn't really check how it worked, but anyway, we'll find out. I guess I did the same thing.
Okay, to explain this whole story, we have to go back 4 months
Alexa.
and meet my mate Boy, who has just been invited by Ludwig to compete in his chess boxing event. And chess boxing is a sport, presumably...
Did I say that? I wonder what my message was actually. Want to get punched in the head and play chess. Okay, hold on. Let me check my actual message to Boy. I feel like I might have sent that exact message. The way I asked most people if they wanted to do chess boxing is I would DM them and I would say, hey, are you down to punch a human in the face with your fists for real? And that was most of my like message requests to do chess boxing. And let me tell you, a surprising amount of people say yes. Okay, hold up. Okay, no. My message was chill. I just said, would you be... Okay, yeah, it was chill. I just said, would you be interested
chess boxing is a sport presumably invented by Russians.
I can't believe you clickbait your DMs. Okay, wait, that's actually what I do all the time. Does anyone else do that? The thing is, I feel like some people, based off the content of the message, will not reply. Either because you're requesting something, or perhaps it's something that requires more thought, so they open it and then close it and then move on with their day. So I intro every message with yo. Or just like a small little, just a hook. Just to get them to reply to me. And then I back and forth. You're not okay? That's not that absurd.
And is exactly
You're
what
projecting?
It sounds like. 2 minutes of chess, followed by 2 minutes
I don't know
of
what that
boxing.
means.
Continuing in this order until someone wins via checkmate or knockout. And this sport is hilarious to watch, as usually the people doing it are nerdy chess players that aren't the best boxers, and then the more they get punched in the head, they become worse at chess. Now Alexa is actually alright at chess, as he's played with his dad from a young age, but has never really boxed before, besides when his dad beats him.
Pretty good.
So hopefully he can win so quickly at chess that he doesn't even have to box and get punched in the head. And to help him do that, I'm going to make a device that was at the center of some recent chess controversy. Magnus Carlsen, the greatest chess player in existence, was recently beaten by a child named Hans Niemann. And this shouldn't have happened.
It's funny to call people children. Because, like, he was 7. No, he was 19. But it's just...
So people did some digging and found something dodgy with Hans's chess games, which
like an
led
adult.
Magnus to
Like,
accuse
one of the best.
Hans of cheating. And one of the ways they accused him of cheating was using a device that vibrated inside his anal cavity and communicated the best moves he could make.
Oh,
Now,
that
I'm
can't
not
be good
sure
for your
how
butthole.
Magnus knew Hans was doing this unless he recognized the familiar buzzing of the device. But as far as I'm aware, there's no proof, which is why I'm going to make the device real.
Chat, was Hans ever found, or like how'd the lawsuit go? Nothing came of it, right? I feel like it just left public discourse. It's ongoing. Lawsuits take a while. Is he still competing? Is he still like crushing it, or is he bad now? That's your job. Ask Mogul Mail. The only thing I saw is he played in the U.S. Chess Championship and lost. He's still around. Infide's investigating, but he's just playing. And yeah, he's still pretty crushing. Okay, cool.
Okay, so for the build, I ordered 2 of the cheapest buzzing devices I could find. We have two.
I get a choice.
I mean, it's
I
not.
thought you're only going to pick one.
Well, you want 2?
I'd rather, if you picked one, it could be enormous.
Yeah.
I famously have a very small ass. That's one of my things.
I thought it was famously have a small penis.
Yeah, they go together.
Oh,
They're right next to each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And one of them doesn't work at all, and I'm pretty sure is a scam. And the other one works, but doesn't turn on and off quickly, so it would be useless for communicating a code. So I took apart the buzzing device and then stole the vibrating unit, and then also took apart this drone dropping device and switched the servo motor with the vibrating unit. And then after some dodgy soldering, created this. And this device works great and allows for short and long buzzes.
He just built a remote vibrator. This could be a business. Like, I have swipe bidets. He could have I did a thing vibrators.
And also has a much longer range of 800 meters, which is enough range for me to push the device all the way through my mate, and also 400.
I know they exist. I'm just saying bidets existed too. Imagine creator branded vibrators. It actually would probably be weird because who you might, you know what? Never mind.
Other people, so they could all be stacked on top of each other and still work. Okay, time to test it. You excited?
Not really.
All right, let's do it. So get that. Yep. Push that and turn it on first.
Do you have any lube?
But why is it chill to market gambling and alcohol?
No, I don't have any lube. You're going to have to raw dog it. But you know what you can use as a lubricant? Today's sponsor, PayPal Honey. Honey is the #1 shopping tool in America.
Woo!
But I like to think of it as being more similar to a best friend that lives inside my computer and is always trying to find me great deals on the things I'm buying. Once you install Honey, it sits at the top of your browser. And then when you go to buy something, if Honey works on that site, it swoops in and automatically
Even if he allegedly cheated at my boxing event, I feel too bad skipping if I'm reacting to someone's video.
searches for coupon codes so you don't have to.
I mean, I can't just give you the skinny of it, though, which is that if you go to joinhoney.com/I did a thing, it will make the brand like him more. And if you like his videos, you should probably just check it out. You should probably go check it out. What does Join Honey get in return? Well, hopefully new users who they could maybe profit by selling some of the data from, just a little bit of data. Just a little bit. Not a crazy amount. Don't be weird about it. And then, they're also owned by PayPal. Come on, PayPal's great. That's how you donate to the mods when you do that. Thank you, Cal, for the $10.
honey.com/I did a thing. That's joinhoney.com/I did a thing. Okay, back to Alexa's butt.
Never gonna honey sponsor. We have one for the yard. But I feel like people appreciate when they know what the companies are doing. I don't know. I feel like companies should just be honest. It's still a good product. Like, it can still help you find discounts. Otherwise, people wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's strong.
You excited?
No. That's one single buzz.
And I don't think Alexa realizes how dangerous putting a device with a LiPo battery in it in between his cheeks is, especially one that I've modified, but I don't think I need to tell him.
Put it further.
I don't know. So the idea now is that while Alexa is playing chess, I input the game at the same time on a computer, and then the computer tells me the best possible move he can make. Then I communicate that move to him in Morse code to his butt, which at the moment neither his butt or him understands. So I invented a much simpler, shorter code that anyone can understand. Each chess piece will have a number from 1 to 6 buzzers. And have you also noticed I've only labeled the white pieces because
Because you're racist.
Because I'm racist. Yeah, exactly.
Why did you-
No, that was the reason you got it.
Oh, okay.
No, because
I don't understand how you'd
the
convey.
Sharpie won't show up on the black pieces.
Oh, okay.
And then I buzzed from 1 to 8 to communicate the x-axis, and then 1 to 8 again for the y-axis. So let's see if you can learn it.
But how do you know which pawn? Is every pawn a different number?
Okay. I can understand that.
You can understand that?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, do you?
Okay.
Okay.
Is he breathing out?
So we've already up.
You made up
I
the system.
I know. I counted 4 from the wrong end, but you did it right because you did 4 from there, and it works. And I wanted you to do a weird one, so you do that.
How did you fuck that up?
What are you talking about? This is flawless.
Mike Boyd did a similar video. Yeah, we talked about real engineering. But like for a moment, zoom out, big picture, forest for the trees. This is I did a thing who's just an Australian who's fucking around and using this butthole thing as almost assuredly a joke. And Mike Boyd is like a very serious learning, introspection, growing as a human type creator. So they're never going to make the same thing here. Different values for each
That
video.
doesn't make any sense.
Does it not?
There's no. This is. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Haha.
Very good.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, he does understand the moves, and it was also a lot quicker to communicate than I thought. But he also seemed to like it a little too much. So I think it's time to stop.
Just give it one little.
I'm not spelling it. I'm not spelling it. No, no, please stop. Please
Dude, it's
stop.
your video.
I do not want to know what your smells
How
like.
are we meant to compete? How are we meant to compete? You don't
I
even
can
know-
already
you
smell
don't
it.
even know
Yeah, that's a
what
good
you're-
point. How are you meant to compete? Is a really good point. It's wise in a way.
No, I'm not smelling your ass. Okay, and it was about now that Alexa found out who his opponent was going to be for the chess boxing event. Myth. Now, you're probably confused as to how his opponent ended up as the one with the device in his butt during the intro of this video, and that will all make sense very soon. But first, Alexa needs to get punched in the face.
Hey, hey. Damn, he looks kind of good.
And at this point, Alexa had been boxing for 2
Okay.
months and had a good
All right.
understanding of the basics and had a good jab and was keeping his hands
great
up
jab.
enough to not get hit. So Alexa
That felt like not a compliment. That felt more like he's like, yeah, he could keep his glove up. He's got like a good jab, I suppose.
and I decided that even though it was a little bit scary for him, it was time for us to have our first ever spar. And because he did so well, we agreed he was ready for a second spar. But to be safe, we said we'd go soft on the head shots, but agreed that body shots could be as hard as we wanted.
Jesus.
And as you can see, neither of us are very good. And most of our first spar was us just jabbing each other in the... As you can see, neither of us are very good.
Nope. I saw the exact move that gave him a concussion. You slipped
And
the jab, and then that's the exact move. That's the exact move, Alex. If anything, what I've learned from this is that you knew his weakness and then repeated it for a knockout punch.
Of our first spar was us just jabbing each other in the face
Remember that moment. Remember that moment where he slips and overheads.
at exactly the same time, while also getting tangled in each other's lankiness.
Double knockout. Wait.
Tangled in each other's lankiness.
Slip. Overhead.
But overall, I was consistently landing more shots and often landed this exact shot on him. When he
Oh.
threw out his jab, I slipped to the left and followed with an overhand right. But it never landed too hard, so I felt comfortable in throwing it more.
Oh. So my interpretation was that he landed it, so okay. Okay, he's actually... It's not pre-watched. I'm just a really good boxing analysis. I know the game
Alexa
well.
also left his body open quite a lot,
I kind of
which is
intuitively
always the case
understand.
when you're a lanky man. And Alexa did land some nice jabs and hooks.
How
But
long
the
were they
session
fighting?
ended with this double jab and right to the body. And we didn't realize at the time, but I broke Alexa's rib.
How's your rib? How's your rib?
It's really good. Thank you. It's
It's-
doing great.
It's alright.
Which was annoying for him, but it didn't stop him training, and he continued to improve for the next month. And
They shouldn't have trained together. Alexa is a strong man, all right, powerful guy. It just happens that his friend is fucking insanely strong. This is like a toddler learning to walk in being trained by Usain Bolt. And by the way, in this analogy, I'm like a fetus. I'm a fetus. So I wouldn't do better in this spot. But it does feel like a bad way if you're sparring this much. It's gonna.
and was landing some good shots.
Are you not mad at them? No, because at the same time, like the flip side of the coin, the best way to train might be training with someone who's pretty good. Like if he had not gotten injured, he would have had the best experience, and so he would have almost certainly won or drew. It just so happens it was like a little, like if I think Alex turned it down just a little bit, it's probably the best training.
Shots on me, like this hook at the end of the sparring session in our
Oh, the cheating? Well, I haven't seen what the cheating is yet.
yard. And was also consistently smashing me in chess.
Alexa's got like a
And at
chest.
this point of time, we were 1 week away from flying to LA for the big event and decided to do one last spar. But because of his broken rib, we thought we would be safe and agreed to only do headshots.
That doesn't make any sense. I cannot be the only person who thinks that doesn't make any sense. I don't think that's not the safe thing. Yeah, we're only gonna kick each other in the balls because we don't want it to hurt.
And the spar started off well, with Alexa tapping down some of my punches while bringing his hands back to his face. He also dodged this jab cross, which he definitely would have stepped into before. But after that, Alexa then landed his best shot on me ever. Not this jump shot, but the one after.
Man, if I could have seen the Australian jump punch in person, holy shit, this guy's inventing moves.
Then landed his best shot on me ever. Not this jump shot, but the one after. I came in for the right hand, and he quickly stepped back before throwing the 1-2 directly into my head.
Nice.
And this obviously gave him some confidence and fired me up a little bit,
There you
which
go.
is why I went for this shot.
Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I hate watching it. I fucking hate watching it. And that's actually a really good point. Alex is great friends with Alexa. I'm best of friends. But even if Alex was trying to tone it down, adrenaline will probably take over. It's interesting. I never thought about that.
Which dropped Alexa to the floor, so we stopped the spar. And at the time, we didn't realize how bad this punch was. But 2 weeks later, Alexa still had a headache that was getting increasingly worse. And he also had some worrying symptoms like nausea, dizziness, sensitivity to light, and was dumber than he usually was. So with 1 day left before we flew to LA, we went to the hospital.
You look good.
Yeah, I feel bloody great. Thanks for punching me in the head, Alex.
It's alright. You didn't tell the doctors I did this, did you?
No. I was scared you'd hit me again. They're putting a dye inside me.
What does that do?
They're putting a dye so they can see my arteries better when they scan my head. They can see where all the blood's flowing.
The dye's crazy. It instantly makes your body feel weird, and then you taste. What is it on your mouth? It tastes like some shit. I forget what it was. It's crazy.
So this is for a CT scan.
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Is it pennies?
It
Really?
was pretty relaxing, actually. The dye's really funny. We're putting you
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so it's going to feel quite warm, and then you're going to feel like you're peeing yourself. Don't
Yeah.
worry, it's not peeing. Such a weird feeling. As soon as it happened, I was like, oh, I peed my pants.
But you did it.
No.
And after watching the footage again, you can see that even though the punch wasn't that hard,
That was not my thought. I didn't watch that and think, oh, it wasn't that hard. I saw that and I thought, I will never enter a boxing ring in my life.
it landed directly on Alexa's chin, causing his head to flick to the side really quickly and move in this whiplash motion, bouncing his brain around. And I'm definitely at fault here and feel guilty. I really didn't mean to hit him that hard, but it was an unlucky combination of him stepping into the punch and me being an idiot and not knowing how to spar safely. The doctor also advised us that if Alexa steps into the ring again with a concussion and receives another one, he's at risk of permanent brain damage. So Alexa had a pretty big decision to make. Leave Australia, where we have free healthcare, to travel to America with a concussion, to put a robot in his butt and potentially get knocked out and have a disability for the rest of his life? Or to call off the event and waste hundreds of hours of training that he did, and also the 30 minutes it took me to make this device. Unlucky for me, Alexa made the right decision, and we were on the plane to LA with a device that only 2 white dudes are allowed to bring on a flight.
Dude, those airplane chess games, they're like grandmaster level. Easy is like 200 rated and anyone can beat it. Medium is like 1800 rated and it takes a goddamn international master to beat it. And then hard, even Hikaru Nakamura is sitting there like, I don't know. I just resigned at that point.
How does it feel?
I think that's the wrong move.
Kind of like my bot on chess.com. If you ever try to beat it, you probably haven't because
You didn't have to travel with it.
very tough.
I mean, I want to practice chess.
In the hopes that he would feel better in the week before the boxing match. But as soon as we landed and did some basic exercises, we realized that Alexa had gotten worse. And literally everything hurt his head, like punching, jumping, running, and even hitting it with a hammer.
He needs jumping for his signature
Which
shot.
means Alexa had no choice but to drop out of the event. Which is sad, considering how hard he's worked, and it's especially cruel since I was the one that gave him the concussion in an attempt to help him. But I still have this device, and in a desperate attempt to still get a video out after all this effort, I contacted a man I promised Alexa I would never talk to. His enemy, Myth.
By the way, can you come over sometime and I'll put that device in your ass as well?
I'm just realizing on the third one how weird this B-roll shot in the shower is. Like the first time I was like, that kind of makes sense. And then it happened again.
Telling you about? No. He doesn't. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's honestly fine.
I knew there was something off about it.
This is what we're doing.
This is what you're doing. You're putting that in your bum.
My ass?
Your ass. Yep.
Oh, man.
It's been in mine
Was
before,
this
but we washed it.
Did you
We
clean it,
watched it.
sanitize?
Like,
It's-
just like water.
Why do you look at him like that? What? Look at Boy Boy's face.
Your ass. Yep.
Oh, man.
It's been in mine
Was
before,
this
but
supposed to-
we washed it.
Did you?
What is that face? That is the face of a fucking liar. Did they not wash it? Look, he's looking at Alex like, remember, we didn't wash it. We no, but we did.
We
Clean
watched
it,
it.
sanitize?
Like,
It's-
just
yeah.
like water and...
This sits in your ass,
Uh-huh.
and then basically what happens is when I press this button,
Whoa!
it vibrates.
What a weird reaction to a vibrator. It's like imagine it's like a dildo. Like it's whoa.
So you
It's true we didn't watch it. Alex, I know your shenanigans.
got it? You got the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
It's
three.
pretty simple system.
Sick. Well, then why don't you put this in your ass? We'll turn away. We'll turn away.
Okay. That was quick. You've done this before.
I've tried some things in my time.
I'm so glad I was here to catch the bead part.
It's like uncomfortable. It's because it's like not, it's hollow on the inside.
Yeah.
So it kind of. It's the shape is weird.
Feel that a bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Earlier in the video, when they made the device and Alexa tried it, I secretly thought that it was in his pocket the whole time. And he just felt the vibrations on his body without needing to feel it in his asshole. And I thought, what a fun little joke they're doing here of this cheating device. And now Myth is describing how it feels in his butthole, and I don't know how you get to that conclusion unless it's in your butthole. And I think he might have actually fucking cheated.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, you could hear it.
Yeah.
I am impressed by your anal kegels that you're doing currently. Your legs are wide open and yet your butthole is so clenched that you can keep it aside.
Yeah. That's impressive.
I'm just going to see if I can tell you to do, without using the computer, the one I want you to move.
Okay.
Okay.
Pawn.
Yep.
Pawn A2 to A4.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, sick.
Oh, shit. You picked it up quick.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do another one. Ready?
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll go. And
Nice E3.
yeah, sick.
So we are even communicating.
This-
He didn't even finish the buzzer.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
knew he was
that's
going
it.
for it. Yeah, that's easy.
Good thing. Good thing. You
That's nice.
concussed me because
That's good because that will be good on time.
Yeah.
You guys are good at this. You're much quicker than me. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was so slow.
How do you feel that he was going to cheat against you like this?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Honestly, I feel like I would have knocked the vibrator out of his.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is.
Damn, dude's concussed, Myth. Chill. Jesus, man.
Sorry.
Honestly, I feel like I would have knocked the vibrator out of his.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This
I think that's
is.
great. I think
Yeah.
that's easy.
That's. There was not a single. Not a
Thank
single
you,
mistake.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great work.
We're going to make so much money together.
December 11th is gonna be great.
There's no money. You're just cheating to ruin. There's no money. You're just tearing apart the sanctity of my event.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And that went well, and Myth understood exactly what he needed to do, which meant it was time for the real match. And the event was going well, and by the time it came to Myth's fight, the crowd was ready for blood. And luckily, not a single person, including Ludwig, suspected that Myth had something in his butt.
Okay. No. Well, I didn't think about Myth's butthole, but I did a thing like 3 different times. Comes up to me, says, hey, can I film something at your event? And I was like, what happened to your Australian accent first? Kind of off. Feels like you lost it halfway through. Second, sure, like, what is it? And every fucking time, he'd be like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, again with the accent. And then he did it again. And I was like, I already told you. And he's like, just making sure. And I was like, all right. But I didn't think about it.
And you know, for a man with an IED in between his cheeks, he looks very calm. And then out came his opponent.
What's going on over there? Gentlemen, it might seem like... Dude, using a vibrator in your asshole to beat Churdleys at chess? Churdleys. He's 50 rated. It doesn't make any damn sense. This is a joke, but they are going to punch each other in the face.
Now, it turns out Myth's new opponent, Churdleys, doesn't really know how to play chess at all, so this won't really be a good test of the device.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. Actually, in zero way, shape, or form. It's like strapping rocket boosters to your feet if you were trying to beat a fish in a foot race. Wouldn't really help.
But we should win. So the chess started, and Myth was now white, and he made his opening move, a pawn into the center. And with this move, Churdley already seemed very confused by this incredibly common move, and even asked Myth for advice on what to do, before finally moving his pawn.
I just realized the irony that the people who came into my event to cheat was Alex and Myth. I did a thing in Myth, And it turns out their opponent is the actual person who fucking cheated. Because every single move, Churdleys would literally point at the pieces and ask the crowd based off applause who was to win. Which is cheating. That wouldn't work. Like, if this was actual, like, imagine two GMs of the game and they were pointing at a piece and they asked for some cheering, it'd be cheating.
Pawn.
What do you mean pre-watch?
But before I could communicate the best move, Myth protected his pawn with another, which is fine, but not what I wanted him to do. Then Churdleys made a very bad move, placing his bishop directly in front of Myth's queen, unprotected and free for the taking.
And that move is very bad. That is a very bad.
And I quickly grabbed my controller and attempted to tell Myth which piece to take.
So I've told him what to do. We'll see if he listens. You can't now.
Dude, did they fucking cheat?
But the boxing buzzer went off, meaning the table would ascend from the ground and it was time for them to punch
Sky
each
table
other in the face.
The sky table was fucking pog. Can we talk about the sky? The sky table was fucking pog champ.
Here we go. Ding, ding.
For everything they lacked in the chess, I'm hoping we see them make up for it in the boxing.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
jab, landed for both.
And Myth came out very strong, landing multiple jabs and right hands. But Churdley showed some good movement, weaving some of the stronger shots.
Oh my god.
But then I realized something. Even if the chess wasn't going well, maybe I could use the controller to tell Myth what boxing moves to make.
What, like fucking Ratatouille for Pornhub? What do you think's gonna happen, little bro? His taint is how Remy controls his body?
So I watched the fight closely and attempted to buzz whenever I wanted Myth to weave.
Make some moves, otherwise it goes back to the chest.
Oh.
Seconds out and time.
And now it's back to the more
He's
exciting
gonna be boxing like Rock Lee when he got drunk.
chess.
Okay, so I've told him the best move to make, which is just taking the bishop, so we'll see if he does it.
So I desperately buzzed for Myth to take the bishop, but maybe the boxing had turned off the device or he ignored it as he moved his pawn instead.
Yeah, actually, on hindsight, there's no way he cheated or that thing went too far up or out of his rectum because he played like shit too. I mean, he did everything in his willpower to help the only human who is worse than nobody playing chess, Churdleys.
He didn't take the bishop.
Now Churdley seems completely lost and moved his knight, leaving the bishop still free for the taking. So I had communicated with Myth to take the bishop again, and finally he took it.
Losing his bishop.
Yes, he did it.
Look at Hassan casually nod to the bishop catcher like he knows what the fuck is happening.
Yes, he did it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, bishop, yeah, great.
Does that mean he's receiving it? Or is he just playing chess? I can't tell.
Now who knows
I never thought about how stupid chess boxing is for people who have no clue what's happening in chess. They must just be watching the boxing like, yeah, come on, 1, 2, jab, heck yeah. That was 3 standing counts. I've just learned about what a standing count is. That's crazy. And then the chess comes on, they're just like, we're cheering? Okay, woo! Yeah, it's over? What?
whether Myth did this because of the device?
Did it help to be contextualized? Like, did the commentary help you? I'm imagining this happened to a lot of people.
Or just because it was the most obvious move to make? And this chess game is actually
helped me.
very hard to cheat in.
Tell you
as
that
the
much.
moves Churdley's made were so unpredictable and stupid that it's almost confusing, and I consistently forgot to even tell Myth what he was meant to be doing. And also, Churdley's found his own less obvious method of cheating by pointing to the chess piece, then turning around and asking the crowd for advice on what he should do.
You know, we talked about it with the refs. We had a 1-hour sit down after the event, and we talked about the Andrea and Dina decision and like different things that we thought went right, wrong, early calls, late calls, whatever. And I talked with the chess ref, the 3 chess boxing refs and all the officials. And I was like, what about the Churdleys thing? And they're like, that's cheating. And we're like, yeah, I thought so too. We had this whole discussion, like, why it was okay. Because the answer is because he played so fucking poorly. That's the only reason, right? Is that it was such a clown show that you couldn't possibly enforce the rules because the state of the game is not even following what the rules of chess are, basically. It'd be crazy. But, like, if we for a moment imagine that somebody cheated in, like, the Dina game, if that happened in the Dina game, that would have been cheating. Like, if Dina, Belinkaya randomly did that, we'd be like, ooh, call the fight.
I would argue it's cheating to point to a piece and then thumb up or down to a crowd. But,
Oh, my God.
but I don't think it matters, and I don't think the ref thinks that either.
And with that,
Oh, my God. I have such similar thoughts.
we're into the second round of boxing,
90 seconds, our second round of boxing has begun. To the board.
which was similar to the first, with Myth landing some good shots and Churdley's looking completely unfazed. But then something strange happened. Myth began to dance, and I'm not sure whether that was because the device was malfunctioning in some way, causing him to spasm, or whether he was just that confident. The showboating seemed to work, and Myth landed some more good shots. And honestly, Myth looks really good at boxing, and I have no idea what would have happened if my mate would have gotten in the ring with him. Maybe I can put the device up my mate's ass next year.
Myth looked great. He looked he looked like he was having the time of his life. I've never seen someone more happy in my life than getting punched in the face. Like, while getting punched in the face. It was crazy. Nobody enjoys getting punched in the face that much.
And now back to the chess.
He's, like,
which
made
became
to be a
very
warrior.
interesting, as Churdley was
Okay, Minx. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Minx. Yeah, actually, really good point.
so bad and not a threat at all that Myth was actually helping him make moves as he wanted to get back to the boxing.
Underdeveloped at this stage in the chess game. This is also making history in a different way.
They're doing $1 million man.
Okay, now on hindsight, that actually is cheating. Yeah, for sure. Like, ignore the crowd or okay, that one we probably maybe.
Myth is telling his.
I don't know why I made the title this, like, someone cheated at my chess boxing event. Like, I remember seeing this now, and that, yeah, I should have known. Yeah, someone did.
Opponent what to do.
And at this point, I completely gave up with communicating moves as there was clearly no point. But somehow, even though I had stopped, Churdley's mates had figured out that I was a little too invested in this chess game.
It's got nothing to do with that. I'm just playing chess separately.
Are you helping with this? What? No, I don't.
This is a scandal.
I think he's just playing chess.
He has a butt plug. He does not. He does not have a butt plug. He does not have a butt plug. There's no butt plug. What is in his ass then? Nothing's in his ass.
And now the final round of boxing. And Churdley's actually looked pretty good in this round, and with a smile on his face landed his best shots yet, where he would wait for Myth to jab and then throw an overhand right. In a similar way to my
That's
shot
the Alex.
to jab and then throw an overhand right.
Okay. Slip jab. Ooh,
In a
big
similar
overhand.
way to my shot that concussed Alexa. But overall, Myth looked much better and landed harder shots more often. But with neither person winning by knockout, it was back to chess. And with Churdley's
There wasn't
only
even a
having
standing
13
knockout,
seconds
was there?
left, it was pretty obvious he was going to lose.
Give it up!
Give it up for Myth and Churdley's.
And I would like to think that I helped Myth win with the device, but I think it was definitely a disadvantage. But the real way which I helped Myth win was by giving my
Why is he looking over at Myth like that's a girl he has a crush on, and she's giving a better hug to another guy?
a disadvantage. But the real way which I helped Myth win was by giving my mate that actually knew how
No, it's like super chill that you guys have that bond. I have that too with people.
to play chess a concussion. You're welcome, Myth.
This dude over here is my man.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please subscribe and check out some of my other stuff.
I'm subscribed. Number 5 on trending. Good video. Good video. Let me call Myth. It's me calling Myth. I'm actually just playing Discord outgoing or incoming call sound. But I'm calling Myth. It's just to give you an audio representation of what I'm doing visually. Oh. Okay, that was another audio representation of him not fucking picking up that son of a bitch. All right. As the official chess boxing ruler, I will not revoke Myth's win, even though it did happen in chess, but through timeout. Instead, perhaps a rematch? Myth versus Boy? Another challenge in the ring? But this time, checkers. The first ever checkers boxing match. Think about it for a moment. It's chess, but for people who don't really know what chess is. Maybe even Connect 4. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot boxing. That's actually the fucking funniest idea. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot boxing is or just literally boxing. But the winner's decided randomly if there's no TKO. That's a good idea. We should make rock, paper, scissors, shoot boxing. I don't know. Maybe there's some strategy involved. Tell them before the round you did rock. After the round. Some shenanigans. Anyway, good video from Alex. Everybody check out his channel. I did a thing. And now we begin the you laugh, you lose. Or you laugh, you win $100. You laugh, you chat. You laugh, chat wins $100. If I laugh, there we go. All right, ready? Ready. Here's what's going on, chat. Basically, I want to do a you laugh, you lose. Why? Because it's a video on YouTube that gets a good amount of views, and I want to make some videos in the peak ad sale time of the year, which is December. So I'm trying to upload more videos. That's honestly really my reason. But I also think it'd be kind of fun because yesterday on stream we were scrolling through YouTube Shorts, which is something curated specifically for me, but also has like, you know, funny videos, not funny videos, whatever. And I thought, this is kind of fun to scroll through, but it's also kind of fucking random. Like, if I'm scrolling through that, I should have some purpose. I don't want to just be a streamer who pulls up TikToks and scrolls through TikToks. Not dogging on XQC, by the way, who might be think like, oh, he does that. I don't care. That's fine. Does what he does. It just doesn't feel right for me. Even though, like, I do unusual memes, I don't know. It's a weird line I've drawn in my head where it doesn't seem purposeful enough. So, to make it a little more exciting, give it a little more form, the idea is I'll use my YouTube Shorts For You page. All videos curated based off what I've liked and looked at in the past. I'm going to look at 100 shorts. 100 shorts. And every time I laugh, I will give somebody in chat $100. Very simple premise. 100 shorts, $100. That's it. Oh, okay, ignore this. Easy. That's the idea. Sound good? The plan is simple. I don't know why I do a rude interpretation of myself. The plan is simple. That's how I do it. That's how I sound. The plan is simple. How are you going to give away the $100? Good question. Good question. I don't know. I didn't think about it. Like a random giveaway? Like that Nightbot giveaway, and then I make Tim contact them all. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm sorry. Can we get some hearts in chat for Tim? He sent me a lovely Christmas present. By lovely, I mean it was a mug that had Donald Trump as drawn by like the New Yorker in comic, style. And the mug said, to the most bigly huge boss I've ever seen. And then on the back, it had a picture of him at the January 6th insurrection. All right. Tim just said, you said it's the worst, and then you called me a terrorist. I didn't call you a terrorist. I called you a terrorist twice. All right, let's get to it. Chat. Let's get to it, boys. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Okay. Let me make my camera bigger and over here. I can just do this. I can just make this shit huge. There's probably like a better way to organize this. Hold up. I think even prettier than that. My brain is functioning. Yeah, now we're talking. Check this out. Is this better? Or what? Then maybe like I make chat a little smaller and move the camera over. I'm just thinking today. Look at that. Look at that. And now I can scroll through. Wait, hold up. I have to look at it like this. So is it better? No, I'll do this. Shit, I can't. Okay, that's fine. All right, chat. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Smiley face.
Added the letters 100T to your name.
Shit, that is quite as hell. I'm going to have so many gamer ones. Should I skip gamer ones? No, I guess I should just do 100 raw. I haven't thought about this.
I'm way hotter than your girlfriend.
Like, should I just skip ones? What the heck?
Moves on Ludwig. YouTube streamer Ludwig has been in the spotlight recently for being locked in a glass
I have been?
box for 50 hours live on stream to raise money for charity. But recently, the other half of the streaming power couple, Cutie Cinderella, was on 100 Thieves podcast. That's what she said.
What is this? Is this like TMZ? What the fuck am I watching?
Where she claimed that female streamers are still sliding into Ludwig's DMs.
They were like, I'm sure like you have guys sliding in your DMs all the time. And I'm like, no. That's what's interesting. You know, I've been doing this for years, and ever since I started dating Ludwig, silence. No one has tried. However, there are a lot of female streamers that have tried sliding in on Ludwig. Guys have this like guy code where they're like, she's his now. I will not slide on her, compared to women. Okay, so I can beat her.
I don't know if there's a guy code thing, but what I do know is there's been like a few, like maybe one a year. There was one a month ago, and their name was like Cum Destroyer, and they were like, I will destroy your cum. And then they said something provocative, and I blocked them. And they were a streamer, and I was like, this is crazy. This is a crazy message. Did I laugh? No, I didn't.
I'm way hotter than your girlfriend.
Who was making?
How many times did you guys die in this first like level 1 starter zone? What was going on here? This is not accurate. This is not accurate. What happened? What did I do? Was I fucking drunk? Was I high? How many times did you guys die in this first like?
I wanted to laugh the moment I saw his face. What is the volume better? 500. I'll count that. I'll pay them all out at the end, by the way. Doesn't make sense to pay as we go. This is a pay at the end. Laughs. Why does that look like the worst font of all time? Is it just me? Give me bold. Maybe that'll fix it. I'll make it smaller. There we go. All right.
Level 1 starter zone.
Reel it in. It's me and my friends.
I want to dap it up, but they can't get none from it. I went to jail and snap it up, at least I had bum money.
I want to skip this so bad.
When you talk about me, you say you're doing this thing, though. Hit the quad.
I hate every person in this friend group. There wasn't even a joke. They just flexed that they went to Harvard. Yeah, I went to Arizona State. Okay, I couldn't get into a nice college. Fine. I had a 2.9 GPA. You know, it's not that bad. A lot of B's in there.
A black friend told me that Chinese.
Wait, I have to count how many we're at. Chat, someone keep count for me. This is like 4, right?
People are like the black people of Asia. Is that true?
Theo, that's enough. We can't watch anymore. We got to stop. We have to have some way to be able to skip some shorts. There's just some things that Theo is saying. All right, hold up. 2. Let's make it 2 now. Two laughs. 2 laughs. How many are we at total, though? Is it 4, 5? Two out of 5. Should I just write 2 out of 5? Maybe that's how I should do it. I'll just write 2 out of 5. Okay, this works. Okay, let's finish it, though. Let's finish it.
A black friend told me that Chinese people are like the black people of Asia. Is that true, or is that, what is that?
Do you just say Chinese people are the black people of Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aside from the fact they don't have black dicks.
Chinese don't?
Bro,
who's got that large meat on the Asian side?
Oh, Filipinos for sure.
Really?
Right, because they're mixed in with like, dude. Because they were like invaded so much, occupied, bro, that like, you know,
you get invaded enough, you'll get outvaded a little.
I wish African nations colonized more, because maybe I'd have a bigger dick.
They do a little bit. They have the Barclays Center. I don't know if you've seen that.
I wish African nations colonized more so I'd have a bigger dick is the craziest sentence I've ever heard in my life. I've never heard that sentence. I've never thought that. I don't even know how I'd begin to think that sentence. I'd have to have such a different upbringing. 3 out of 5? No. That was a for fun laugh. No. We're not going to split up laughs in a single clip. We're doing multiple laughs per clip? Of course not. No, that's ridiculous. When does a laugh start and when does a laugh end? We're getting philosophical. Is that 2 laughs or 1? Riddle me that. If you all agree on the answer, then I'll call it 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 5, depending. Why is everyone spamming 2? Someone type 1. Someone type 1. Why is everybody typing 2? Fine, I'll fucking count it. That you guys are picky. No, you're just money hungry. It's the holidays. Nah, fuck them. You have some money, Ludwig. You can afford it. But I'm running double the ads on this video. I'm not actually.
Wait, Mark donated 99,000.
Okay. To make things a little juicier, I'm going to skip videos that have 0 likes. Like occasionally, videos pop up that YouTube or TikTok does this a little more often. Tries to push, I think, to like get new people who are creating on TikTok some exposure. But oftentimes, they fucking suck. No offense. You know, like 1,000 plus, fine. But if it has like 100, usually it's like, hey, check this out. And it's not at the same par. At least on TikTok, that's my experience. Like on TikTok, I get 4 likes and it's like a guy playing Valorant and he knifes someone in the back. And then he plays Aliyah's intro. I just watched the entirety of what I just said I'd skip. That was bar for bar what I was talking about. I didn't even look. I didn't look at chat. I didn't look at the likes. I was enthralled. Man, that was one of the best videos I've ever seen. Holy shit. All right, 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6. And I guess we're just watching all videos. We're just watching all videos here.
Who has the most Riz? And you guys give me a good answer. The Twitch chat thought about.
I don't want to say it. You say it. Hassan.
Hassan. Hey, I actually.
I think this is what Chad
You know
would
what?
say.
I don't even agree with that. I think Hassan is just so good looking. I don't think he needs Riz. But
Yeah.
maybe he does have good Riz. I don't know.
Hassan is a.
I think this is a good one to skip. I think we should be able to skip these.
How do you?
I forgot about that. All right, next.
You put up 3 fingers.
If you don't know, Rich Campbell was outed by I think a pretty damning statement that he has not replied to yet, albeit that they were sexually assaulted, pretty much raped, according to like the thing, by Rich Campbell. If you don't know, this is not a mogul mail. This is more of a hey, let's have fun, haha, look at shorts. But I feel rude if I just pass over without making a sentence about it.
The weird thing.
How do you?
All right, let's go.
You put up 3 fingers.
I'll put it down.
How do you put up 3 fingers? Yo, Ja, how do you hold up 3 fingers? How do you hold them up? How do you hold up 3?
What?
How do you put?
I like to imagine like that's what makes a real hooper, a real baller. Always puts up 3 fingers. If you're European, by the way, you do this. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with them, but Europeans do this. And then Americans do this. And then real hoopers do this. Or racist people do this.
The weird thing going on in the chess world is this. Who is Sinister Magnus? That person is ranked number 2, and Sinister Magnus beats people in ways that, change them forever. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. I mean, there's like, this is gonna be mate in 2. This is gonna be mate in 3. I mean, king is mated no matter how you cut it. The knight can be captured 3 different ways, and all of them lead to mate. The immortal horse here, I'm telling you, I don't know who Sinister Magnus is, but this dude is destroying people. The weird thing going on in the chess world.
If he had one more Vine boom sound effect, it'd be over for me. I could watch 10 minutes of Vine boom sound effect and I would just laugh. That did not count as a laugh. That 100%. If anything, I would call that the opposite of a laugh. A death. 5 out of 8.
Like a perfect example of Japan having this like really solid trust system is that if you're driving around in like the middle of buttfuck nowhere in like a rice field in Japan, every now and then you will see these like unmanned tents or unmanned shops where it might be like a bag of tomatoes for like 400 yen or something, or like a leek for 50 yen or something. And it would literally just be like a stall, no one's there, and a little box that says, please put the money in here. And now you might be thinking, if you're living in any other country, especially like a Western country like Australia or America or Europe and stuff like that, you might—
I will let Joey finish his story of the beautiful mountainside of Japan. I had that in my town growing up. We had multiple. There was like this small farm and they had eggs. So they'd have an egg thing and you just put in money and you grab the eggs. And then they had one with I think like milk. Another place. So it depends. Certainly not in Los Angeles. You wouldn't get away with that. But you grew up in southern New Hampshire in a population of thousands of people who, everyone knows mostly everyone. You're not really going to steal. It's just not really, it's not the vibe.
You might think to yourself, how has no one just taken those tomatoes? Like, there isn't anyone there to check if I put the money in or not. It's not like they have like security cameras there in the middle of nowhere on this hut. So what's stopping me from just taking all the shit? And the answer to that question is there isn't. But you will very rarely find people who do that in Japan because, again, of this trust system, of this sense of community. Like a perfect example.
Can anyone explain to me if this was hard to do? Because he kind of made it look like a Hot Wheels game.
I want this. I want this. I'm almost fainting. I'm so scared.
What the fuck is this? This is just a virtual clip that has like a YouTube intro. He's not even reacting to it. Where's Virtual?
Just go in a circle. I'm gonna go for more speed until I see a good number.
I can't wait for Virtual's documentary about this.
At full speed. Yeah, I think I'm going. I'm going.
I swear to God, if he comes back and he's like, let me know.
Yes! Yes!
Just clips. All right, fair enough. This guy definitely knows.
Can you do that?
Who knows a guy?
Yeah, maybe. Can you do
knows
that?
a guy who knows a guy.
You know we're gonna put you to the test.
I can do that.
Huh? Look at that. He's holding it though. You see that?
Nice
Huh?
play.
Look, you don't see me going like this.
That's impressive.
It's been tried. See the snap finish? He had to stop yelling bang when he does that because some old people almost had a heart. There we go.
It's a great accent. One of my best friends growing up, Jake, his dad, had one of those same accents. He's from like Massachusetts. I actually think people from Massachusetts fake their accent to be stronger when they're amongst other people from Massachusetts. It like grows in power. They mostly do it for show. Last time I saw him, he comes up, his name's Mark. He's like, Mac. He goes, Laddie, I love your fucking haircut. I fucking love your haircut. I'm like, thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. He's like, it's just so great. So I think I'm going to keep my hair dyed for Mark. No, everybody knows you poke your finger in between 3 bottles and then you pull that apart just wide enough so that a water bottle can be pulled out, but it's not fun to pull it out.
I don't have a problem with anti-weed commercials. There are negative side effects to weed. It's just like you should just make real ones. Like, use me and my friend. Like, I'd make anti-weed commercials where it's just me and my friend, and I'm on the couch, and my friend's like, yo, Pete. Yo, Pete. Yo, what? Weed. That's the whole entire commercial. Very low budget. Very low budget. I don't.
Ah, yes. The worst opening move you could play. All right, so F6 actually loses by force. I don't know if you guys know this. This used to be called Damiano defense. This actually loses because this doesn't defend the pawn. Because if this... you play queen h5, and if king e7, you have check. This is actually a completely forced loss. And then if king g6, you have check here, and you just move this pawn. Oh, no. Is that not it? Oh, technically, this is even faster. But it's like check, g5. Like, you just hunt the king. And if they go g6, then it's the same thing. We just saw this. Look, we just saw the same tactic. This is why tactical patterns are so important to remember.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Noted.
But there was a guy over there who also was watching Bohemian Rhapsody.
Hmm.
And I was in the aisle, and he was in the aisle. And out of the corner of my eye, he was 10 seconds in front of me in the movie. And I'm just sitting there being like, shit. I can see this. There's a stream delay. I'm getting the stream delay version. So I just sat there and I was like, I can't watch this movie. Because I literally am seeing this. I have this in like my peripheral, like right there. Somebody else is watching the exact same fucking movie 10 seconds in front of me. So I contemplate. I didn't do this, but I contemplated. I contemplated walking up to him and saying, Steve?
What? Contemplate fast forwarding. You contemplated walking up and saying, Steve? What? How is that your contemplation?
From Davidson High School? So he had to pause his movie, right? And so he'd be like, oh no. And I'd be like, oh shit, sorry about that. But there was a guy.
You ever on a plane and you just watch the other person's movie? Same situation, it's double aisle. I turned on that one movie about the Beatles. And I was like kind of into it. But I don't like the Beatles that much. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw somebody watching Ocean's 8. And like I've heard Ocean's 8 is bad, but I've never seen Ocean's 8. So I watched the entirety of Ocean's 8 without any audio, subtitles only. It's not that good. Unless the audio changes my mind. Didn't love it. Didn't love it.
Over there.
A coach told me, a current NFL coach took a player in a...
I can't. I know people try to make Gary V inspirational, but my head can't get around it. Because I always think of the people who impersonate Gary V and they do the really high-pitched voice. You're so young. And I just laugh. It just doesn't... 6 out of 16. Great. But I'll finish it.
A coach told me,
I'll finish
a
it.
current NFL coach took a player in a draft recently that he could have taken a player that they had way higher on the draft board as a much better player, and they took the other player. And I was like, that's so interesting. I said, why? And then he said something profound. He goes, this player that went to a different team, he goes, this player on a Saturday night, a day before a game, will go out. And he'll go out to 2:30 in the morning in the club. And you know what he's going to do on Sunday? And I'm like, what? Like shit the bed? He's like, no. He's going to go 8 catches for 137 yards and a touchdown. I go, okay. He goes, the problem is that same Saturday night, he's going to bring 6 teammates with him, and those 6 guys are going to shit the bed. I'm like, the player we took is the 8th player in that story, and he's going to stop the other 6 from going out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Excuse me, can you show me how this works?
Fuck is German humor? Holy shit. What was that? What was any of that? No, this is true. What is true? What's true? Germans must be losing it right now. There's like 7 Germans, and you guys are all collectively losing it. Ah, so true.
Oh, he's trying to get some trick here. Okay, I'm gonna make him take. He doesn't want to. Now you're gonna take. There we go.
Jesus Christ. What a mean thing to do. I'd be mortified. That's like getting somebody to 500% in Smash before killing them.
We don't quite have $1 billion here, but let me tell you how I spent it. Told you I value time. First thing I
All right.
bought, Gulfstream G5. Email the guy and I'm like, can I do a test flight? Oh, sitting there and I'm thinking, oh shit, this could be my plane. Done. $40 million, biggest online purchase in the history of the internet still to this day. Why'd I want a plane? Because the most valuable asset you can never own is your time. We don't quite have $1 billion.
I feel like it's what every billionaire gets is a plane.
Magnus here. Is he really? Why didn't Magnus berserk? If he was gonna play this opening, why didn't he just berserk against me?
I feel like embarrassed about my For You page right now. Half of it has been chess content. We've had like 3 Hikaru clips and 4 Gotham chess clips. I'll skip all future chess ones.
Let's go here.
I'm going to play this
I've
one
already
out.
misplayed this opening because I wasn't expecting
Now I'll
it.
skip it.
When you give a magician alcohol.
Card if you scroll. This is your card if you like. This is your card if you comment. This is your card if you share. And this is your card if you follow. But these...
People use auto clickers, so annoying. Oh, nice. Didn't even think of that. Okay, 1 millisecond. F6. The auto clicker is absolutely destroying them. I know it's cheating, but who cares? It's a kid's game. They must think they're so strong. Oh, I'm clicking so hard right now. I'm just like, wow, you guys clicked so fast. Oh, dang it. Well done, guys. Thanks. Thanks. People use autoclick.
That's what makes the kids into the evil teenagers they sometimes become. They get hurt online. You get duped on RuneScape once, it changes you.
You have to know this. Focus.
It's such a good feeling where you watch a series
What
where
is-
you've
I'm sorry,
You
I'm
have
curious.
to know this. Focus. Here's the moves it starts with. They know this, but just the first part.
Is this a King's Gambit rap? I'm sorry, I had to check.
It's tricky. Give the piece and stick with me. She slides, takes the P. Shoot, she'll even take the D. But she can't take the B. Sticky piece, that's a greedy B. Gotta block the king. Forgot to watch the thing. Fatty's on C and she's singing. Bobby made a name. It's ringing. Stay focused and reload it because you...
It's such a good feeling where you watch a series where you've only consumed it through memes, and
Yeah.
then you finally see that meme moment, and you're like, it makes so much sense now. I get it.
That was me with the entirety of SpongeBob, because I didn't
Right.
grow up with SpongeBob because we didn't have Nickelodeon when I was
Yeah.
growing up, right? And I only actually sat through and watched all of SpongeBob last year or the year before.
How much
I've never thought to rewatch SpongeBob.
of SpongeBob is there?
5 or 6 seasons, but like...
Wait, no.
It was like 15 or 20.
More than that?
There's like fucking 30.
Is there?
Yes.
But only the first 4 seasons, man.
That changed a lot.
Because anything
That
after,
changed- no,
anything
hold on.
after
What?
season 4 is shit.
That wasn't a backpedal.
Okay, he knows the right answer, but it is also weird he said there's 5 to 6.
Well, that was like a whole fucking evolution backwards.
Well, you fucking learn how to moonwalk there
Yeah.
with how much you fucking It's such a good...
I did that with what's that? You know that one meme of the guy and it's black and white and it's anime and he has like hair and he's looking up, and then there's the song. It's like and everyone who gets depressed for a month on Twitter will change your profile picture to a version of that. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul. I watched one season of Tokyo Ghoul because of that meme. Because so many people posted that meme, I was like, I would like to see what this pain is all about. One season. All that happens is that the dude struggled to fit in as a ghoul, received a little bit of cock and ball torture, not even that much. And then after the C and B in T, he just got emo and his hair changed color. I stopped watching. I stopped watching the moment he got a little bit of cock and ball torture, and then he walked out with different hair like he was sexy. He started walking, like he received it for like super long, and then he walked out and he's like, I was like, what? How?
Magnus Carlsen played the most insane queen sacrifice I've ever seen.
Okay, let's chess.
The owner of a sunshine yellow Corvette decided to key our submitter's Tesla in a Target parking lot. Sentry mode captured great footage of the offender, but unfortunately the cameras turned off automatically before Sentry mode could capture his license plate number. The responding officer was amazed that the Tesla had recorded the incident. The police think they'll be able to catch the guy thanks to the clear shot of his face, plus a good chance that he used a credit card inside Target. They're also checking nearby license plate reader cameras. The owner of a sunshine yellow Corvette decided...
Why? Why key the car? I do not have the confidence that this guy does that the police will stop him, but that's
When I hit 18, I stopped using the ethnic accent. I wish I didn't. I wish I kept doing it. But I kept it in my back pocket for 10 years. And I didn't need my ethnic accent until recently when I got into a car accident. I hit the back of a Toyota SUV and I damaged the rear bumper. And I had to pay it out of pocket because I didn't have insurance. So I'm calling panel beaters and they're all saying the same thing. Nah, sorry, mate, it's going to be $1,500. But the last panel beater I needed to call answered the phone.
What is a panel beater?
Like this. Hello, Joey's panel beaters. How can I help you? So I reached into my back pocket, pulled out my trusty ethnic accent. I said, Joey, my friend, mate, I'm having a bit of trouble with a Toyota rear bumper. My insurance company wants to charge me $1,500. He says, mate, sounds like a bit of bullshit. Joey, it's totally bullshit, mate. This insurance company, they're breaking my balls. He goes, mate, are you Italian? I go, mate, I'm totally Italian. He goes, mate, you sound Italian. I said, mate, you sound Italian. $600, no worries. Boom! When I hit...
Okay, he's Italian Australian.
You and me, let's go.
Peter.
What's up?
Is Anita listening?
No, I don't think so.
You should get her flowers today and say they're from me.
All right, I ordered her the flowers.
Oh, did you put a little note?
No,
Peter.
I know, I'm a noob. I forgot.
Put a little note that says.
These are surprise flowers.
No, Peter. No, you're cucking yourself. Stop it. They have to be from you. If they're from me, you're gonna lose your girl.
Thinking of that thick booty, girl. Don't worry, I put Ray up.
I'll never forget when Nick, when he was living here, got flowers on like Valentine's Day for his girlfriend, and he ordered them from flowers.com. I was flabbergasted. Flowers.com. Well, it's like 1-800-Flowers or something. It was like $40. Came with like 3 sunflowers. They look beat. They were some beat-ass sunflowers.
What happens when you try to drink from the world's longest straw? So let me suck it up as far as I can. I'll put a clamp on it and we'll see how high we got. Okay. The theoretical limit is around 34 feet. That's when the water will boil and you can't suck up any more water into the tube. Ow. Okay, so this is really hard. My mouth muscles are really sore right now. So I got up 14 feet. I still had a long ways to go. All the way up there. Okay, now I have a hook to my vacuum pump. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Look at it coming up.
I'm enthralled. Why is there a
trying
limit?
So hard to get up there. So you can see that this didn't work very well. No matter how hard we were sucking on it, it just kept boiling the water. And once you boil the water, you just get water vapor. So it can't actually suck up the liquid water instead.
Boiled it? It gets that hot from the pressure?
What happens when you try to drink from the world's longest...
Does drinking from a regular straw heat it up at all?
This device stops you from using your mobile phone. You can lock it in this case for up to 99 hours.
Fun fact, these are unbreakable. I didn't know that, right? My friend bought this yesterday. You can put your phone in it, and then you put a code on it, you close it, and you put a time limit. And it literally traps your phone inside that case.
I got that.
For however long you set the timer for, and you cannot open it. It's like impossible. I jokingly put it for 5 hours yesterday and closed it because I'm like, oh, that's a cute little device. It's not cute, it's serious, because my phone was locked in it for 5 hours. I'm like, I just want my phone back.
I read somewhere that people who do the zooms on the camera are millennials, and that's boomer shit to do. And I got really, really self-conscious because I do that, and I'm seeing this guy do it, and I feel like we're both boomers.
My friend's like, well, you're going to have to wait 5 hours. And I was like, well, can I at least bring the device back to my house? He's like, no. So
I don't get it. The new generation's like, yeah, make it 0.5x. If 0.1x is possible, let's do that. Let's look like tiny little ant people.
had to leave the phone at my friend's house for 5 hours. It works. What I'm saying is it works very well.
This.
All right, let's go check. Collect the rook in the corner.
Okay, no chess, no chess, no chess. Skipping all chess.
Oh, they're so cute. They both have this?
There you go. We should be good. Oh, sorry. Can you...
Ain't no way. Oh my god, I have to take off my earbuds. I did not remember that.
This is insane. I'm watching her react to a clip that she's in that she forgot she was in. That was not a laugh. That was not a laugh. It was amusing, though. Imagine using Morse code to talk to the boys.
100% serious. This is the best chicken butchery I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
Perfectly efficient with no wasted movements. Never putting his knife down. Right hand is always clean. Precision strokes. I can do that with the normal technique, but two things this guy yields that I don't. The backbone part of the meat, which is coming up right after this. Right there, right there.
Oh, that's great.
I didn't even know you could do this.
You can fillet it.
It looks like there's some cartilage on there though.
Just a little.
And then this part, the breast, I can get the breast off pretty clean, but he literally peels it. There's absolutely no waste. Look at that. Look at that thing. What the shit?
Jesus.
100.
I would love to learn that skill.
Whoa!
Jesus, watch where you're going!
It's a crosswalk, jackass! We have the right of way!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Hey, what the hell you doing walking around dressed like Star Wars?
It's Comic-Con, you idiot! We're going...
Boston accents are not real. They're cartoon voices for cartoon people.
Going to the Javits Center.
Well, you're the idiots because you three guys would never be walking together.
Yeah, you're his boss, and you two guys are enemies.
Yeah, bite me, Captain Kirk!
Hey, come on. No, that's Star Trek.
Yeah, that's two different franchises.
Yeah, sorry, guys. She doesn't know.
Nah, it's okay. I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
All right, let's go.
Got weird.
Oh, hey, come on. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Not worth it.
This is a shoe throwing tray, and I made it for my recent shoot with Foot Locker. Because the soles look like cereal, we went full out with the cereal theme, using a massage gun to create a crazy vibrating cereal effect, figuring out how to have shoes burst from a box full of cereal, and generally throwing a lot of shoes and cereal around. Of course, using my new shoe throwing trays. I think it was worth the mess, and here are the final results.
I'm realizing halfway through that I got duped into watching an advertisement for an advertisement, and now I'm excited to watch the advertisement. I once rented a Porsche 911 and it was lime green and I was driving it around West Hollywood. Should I skip clips with me in it? And I just, this has a lot of views. What are the comments saying? Holy shit, Ludwig with the K truck. What a Chad, Chad, bro's got taste. It's adorable. Also, Ludwig trying to isekai someone? He literally bought a truck coon to isekai. Okay, can weebs stop watching me? Don't call it a truck coon. Whoa, Christ, I like anime. I like Japan. Truck coon? Really? Come on. That's too far. We're going too far. We can admit that. Felt like a piece of shit driving by. A bunch of people were homeless on the streets and I'm in a Porsche at a stop sign. I feel like it's too much of a flex. Yeah. And now I got a truck because my dream car. It's a mini truck. It's a Subaru Sandbar 1997. It's imported from Japan. How much was that? It was $5,500 and then it costs about another $1,800 to import. So $7,300 total. I once rented a Porsche. Very affordable.
I just built Mr. Beast buried alive because I saw something happen in the video that almost ended his career. See, the video starts with dirt being thrown on the coffin Mr. Beast is laying in, and as the last pile of dirt is placed, Mr. Beast tells his friends that if for any reason he leaves before 50 hours is up, they can tase him. So naturally, the group of guys try to make the 50 hours as miserable as possible. But then there's one specific moment that changes everything. See, while Mr. Beast is underground, a team is watching him in case anything goes wrong. They're also pumping air down into Mr. Beast's coffin so that he's always breathing in new and fresh air. But then one of the guys thinks it'd be funny to shoot off fireworks right above where Jimmy is sleeping. And what they don't realize is that the smoke could have also been pumped down into Jimmy's coffin as well. So I just built Mr. Beast
I guess that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Felt like way too long to convey that information, but.
Is that what I think it is? Dude, that is a bomb. We were just doing some magnet fishing down there, and I'm pretty sure we just pulled in a bomb.
The military is going to come down from Griswold.
Yeah, like what the fuck you think this Kokomo, Indiana police officer knows about a bomb? You told him it's a bomb. He's like, I don't know, call the authorities. He's in Kokomo, Indiana. There's like a lost goat, and he gets called first on the scene. Detective.
Okay.
Which is about 35 minutes away.
Can we pull it up out of the water and then maybe off to the side or something?
You hear that? Can we? That means can you? Hey, can you do that? Like, can we like together? Like, we'll watch. We'll survey.
The military here now, guys, with the bomb squad. I'm pretty sure 99.9% it's a bomb. All right, guys, so the bomb squad just came out here. They got the military back there looking at the explosive. They're probably going to explode it all the way back there. Is that what I think it is? Dude!
I've never even thought about how gravel roads are made until now. I didn't consider it.
Watching playthroughs of Poppy Playtime, there is one thing that immediately stands out. Everyone high-fives Huggy.
High five.
High five, buddy! Hey!
I know where this is going.
Let's go. Even me.
High five, Huggy.
Boom! Apparently there's just some sort of primal reflex in our monkey brains. Raised hand equals high five.
That's how it works.
Let's go. Hey, computer. Don't get jealous, but hey, computer. Don't be jealous.
Yes. Big pee. I like that.
Watching.
These travel tourist scams are definitely something you want to know about if you ever plan on visiting New York City or other big cities. The first one is the monk bracelet scam, where fake monks hand out free bracelets, but then as soon as they tie them on your arm, they ask you for some outrageous amount. If you don't pay them, they get very confrontational. The second one is people handing
That's classic. That's classic. Never accept anything. Happens in front of the Eiffel Tower. There's a lot of different ones.
out mixtapes. They make it seem like it's free, but when
Oh
it's
my god, I fell for one of these. Oh my god, I fell for one of these.
in your hand, they also ask for a lot of money and get mad if you don't give it.
I was walking into a Best Buy. I'm in college. I'm trying to get myself, like, I don't know, like a Blue Yeti. I forget what. Something that you need from Best Buy. And as I'm walking in, these guys pull up in a white car right in front of the Best Buy. And they go, hey! And I'm like, hello. And they're like, yo, you want a free mixtape? And I was feeling nice because I actually thought in my head, no fucking shot. I'm mostly listening to the Final Fantasy X soundtrack and then just, you know, Bo Burnham. So I don't need your CD. But then he gave me like a little like, hey, you know, I'm an aspiring artist and I'm just really trying to get rid of these. I was like, sure. So I walk over. I grab the mixtape. I go to pull it back. And he does the thing where he doesn't let go. So I go to pull it back and I embarrassingly I'm like, okay. He's like, well, hey. I mean, I'm trying to make it. I can't give it to you for free. So then I said, oh, okay. Because I thought that was a response at the time. And then I went to walk away. And then before I walked away, he said, well, don't do me like that. And I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. I shouldn't do you like that. And I walked back and I gave the guy $10. And as I'm walking into the Best Buy with my CD that I'm thinking to myself, I feel like this has a virus. I have to throw it away immediately. The person in the Best Buy comes up to me and they're like, are you okay? This happens a lot. They just ask you to buy a CD? And not wanting to seem like an idiot, I replied, no, he gave it to me for free. And she goes, oh, well, that's weird. And I was like, yeah. Where do you guys keep like microphones? I want to be a streamer.
Lastly, but most commonly, is the ridiculous amount of people that dress up in costumes and pretty much jump into your photos or say they're free, and then when you get the photo, they try to intimidate you into paying them a ton of money. These travel tourist scams are definitely
the fastest way to empty a bottle with no tools.
Swirl.
But I didn't tell them how to do it.
What do you mean? You just literally pour it.
There's a lot of science going on,
Swirl.
but your main enemy is air.
It's like a ketchup bottle.
So fighting it
This dude has never chugged a beer.
won't help.
10 seconds? I mean, that's not bad. This is a big water bottle, no?
Maybe like there's a maximum tilt. Straw if you have one for sure. Straw number 1. Swirl number 2. And then number 3, I guess would just be like pouring it at an angle. No. Number 1 is probably flipping it upside down and then popping a hole in it. Number 2 is straw. Number 3 is swirl. And then number 4 is like a really good angle.
More
and
chaos.
number 5 is
like
just upside
traffic on
down.
a highway. You need different lanes for each direction.
People are looking at me.
How do you separate air and water in one spout?
Did I win? No.
Spinning the bottle.
Go.
Spinning the bottle lets air through the middle like a straw, relieving pressure. But spinning the bottle must have wasted time.
Slower?
Before I show you the fastest time, we are so close to 1 million subs, so subscribe to see what we do next. Apparently all you need is not science, but luck.
Different angle? Oh, it's pouring out pretty slowly, though.
And a lot of attempts.
That's faster, no?
I couldn't quick start on the stopwatch.
The fastest way to empty a bottle with
I feel like I didn't get an answer. Did I get an answer? I feel like I don't know the answer. I'm pissed off now. Didn't they show a straw at some point too? They had the straw, so I was teased, but it wasn't even long enough.
All right, so a lot of you
the fastest way to empty a bottle.
Alright, so a lot of you were asking how I get my potatoes off the end of my knives, and there's really only one correct answer. So many people think, oh, just whack it with the shoe, and it seems like that would work, but it doesn't. See? The knife has a hard time accelerating the potato and ends up just slicing more and more through it. I went a little crazy last video, so here's a more steady view, and you can see with each whack, it just digs deeper and deeper into the potato. So if whacking it doesn't work, then what do? Well, I usually accelerate them both downward, then abruptly stop the knife, and the inertia of the potato keeps it going. Alright, so a lot of you were asking how I get...
What the fuck? Doesn't everyone know that innately? Am I stupid? Was that a meme video?
Have you dated a black girl?
I've hooked up with a black girl.
What the fuck that mean, motherfucker?
Just trying to answer honestly. I haven't had that many girlfriends.
You dated a Spanish girl?
No. It sounds bad when you break it down like this, but...
He said it was stank. No. No, fuck no. No, definitely not. A Spaniard.
You dated an Indian girl?
No.
You motherfucker! You like white women only, huh?
You're only going to respect me if I hit United Nations numbers? What the hell? How about you? Have you ever dated a white woman?
No.
Have you ever dated a Jew?
No.
Have you ever dated an Indian woman?
No.
Suck my dick, motherfucker.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Myself?
Yourself.
Like a 9.
A 9? Do you
This
think
is not going to go
agree?
well.
I mean,
this is not going to go well. It's just not going to go well. This is not going to be a good thing. I can't believe this is...
I don't fuck them.
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, man, I'd give her an 8.
What would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
So I'll give myself like a good 6.
6? Do you think others would agree?
Yes, yeah. I mean, like, I look like Baljeet, you know? Like, y'all know Baljeet from, like, Face and Ferb. I think Baljeet's like an 8 or a 9, so I'd probably give myself like a 6 or a 7.
He's a child, for sure. Small kid.
What would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10?
This guy?
Yeah.
He looks like a sweetie. He's
10 out of 10.
He's wearing pink pants and a bow tie.
10 out of 10 too.
I'm thinking
Pink
10 out
pants,
of 10.
Pink. I like the Palm Beach vibes. Pink pants, I'm gonna give him a 1,000,000 out of 10.
I'm gonna say 10 out of 10.
What would you rate yourself on a scale?
Wonderful.
Perks of living in fucking Portland. Like, who would do this?
You are using a Master Lock Model 176. You can open it using a Master Lock Model 176.
Perks of living in fucking Portland. Like, who would do this?
Vexing.
30
What's
likes.
the most broken ability in all of anime?
It is honestly criminal how a lot of people don't know this character. I guarantee 90% of the people watching this video don't know who this person is.
Vexing.
What's the most broken ability in all
I don't know
of
who he is.
It is honestly criminal how a lot of people don't know this
It's
character.
not criminal, I just don't know him.
90% of the people watching this video don't know who this person is. My dear friends, this is Kimagawa, and he solos most, and I do mean most, of your favorite anime. So what ability exactly makes this man so dangerous? It's simple, really. The ability is called All Fiction. This power allows him to erase concepts entirely, and once he erases them, they can never come back. You want to know how dangerous this man is? Just to spite a painter whose abilities involve color, he got rid of the color blue across the globe, meaning the world turned red because it had to substitute the color that didn't exist anymore.
That sounds like the lamest fucking anime guy I've ever heard in my life. The dude's entire ability is just, it was all a dream. Now I win.
Then he said, I'm gonna make your power.
I like to operate within some, you know, physical universe that we have to accept, suspend disbelief for.
Incredibly useless. He eliminated all the color in the entirety of the anime and turned it into manga. Also, you damn sure don't want to get hit with one of his screws, because if you're hit by one, you become a normal human being. Oh, by the way, he can just imagine you got hit by it and you still get hit by it.
This guy sucks.
Plus, he can't die because he can just say death doesn't exist for him. Saiyans don't exist. Poof, the fight's over. Plus, he's aware he's in an anime and he's caught up on every other anime. So underrated.
What's the
I emailed SpaceX a meme I made of Elon Musk. We can use the rocks on Mars to feed starving people. And I signed my name as Jackie Jones with a newspaper I made up called the Coloradoan Times. And they wrote back and said they're not familiar with the Coloradoan Times, and they asked for the source of the graphic in the quote. So I said, we're a newspaper based out of Colorado that covers hard-hitting topics and groundbreaking stories. The source of the quote is Elon Musk. Thank you for confirmation. They're like, asking you for the source is no way confirming the legitimacy of it. Coloradoan Times is not found on the internet. No one there is familiar with it. I wrote back and said, apologies, since the meme said Elon Musk, I thought it was implied that the quote was from Elon Musk. And I'd like to point out that at one time, no one had ever heard of SpaceX either. However, it's now a multi-billion-dollar company with a mission to feed people Mars rocks. They shared a link to their mission statement on their website, which has a quote from him saying he can't think of anything more exciting than going out there and being among the stars. So I said, that's strange. You said it's not an actual quote from Elon, because when I click the link you sent me, I get this. We can use the rocks on Mars to feed starving people.
Good one.
Mr. Beast made the whole world hate this guy. 3 years ago, Mr. Beast hired an editor for his brother's YouTube channel, formerly known as Mr. Bro. The channel didn't end up doing well, so he had to let go of all the staff. He noticed that this editor was super talented with filmmaking, so he invited him to be a cameraman for the main Mr. Breast channel. After working with them for a few months, he was invited to be in a video. He really clicked with the rest of the crew and began being a regular member of these videos. The problem is that the audience really hated him and said that Carl ruined Mr. Beast, so subscribe if you feel bad for him. Mr. Beast made the
Is this about Carl? I gotta pee. Pee break. Spedrickson, I saw your giveaway idea. I think it's good. I think I'll do that. Found an easier way to give away. When you ship 2 students who vibe. Don't, what the hell? Fuck, does that count as a laugh? No, the video hasn't started. It's not a laugh. I don't want to laugh to this video. I don't want to laugh about, you know, good connection with 2 students. Memed it.
Mark Cuban once had a beef with a referee so bad, he worked at Dairy Queen just to prove it.
This is gross. I mean, like the way if you phrase it like I found 2 students and shipped them, that's weird. But I assume it's just like a teacher who's more in tune with his students, which I think is a thing that most people would desire. And it's not weird because it's 2 students. It's not like 1 student that he's giving special attention to. In reality, I'm sure that if they were to write down their favorite teachers at the end of their career of being students, they would put that guy. So I think we're all reading into a situation we know nothing about. But it's also the internet, so feel free to do that. And then get mad at someone who got mad at the video.
Cuban's never been shy to criticize referees. In fact, he even assaulted one in a game. Okay, maybe that one was just an April Fool's joke. But back in 2002, after the Mavs lost to the Hawks in a controversial no call, Cuban didn't blame it on the refs that called the game. Instead, he blasted the head of officiating, Ed Rush, and told the media he wouldn't even trust Ed to run a Dairy Queen. Not only did he get fined $500,000 for his comments, but DQ challenged him to see how easy managing a store could actually be, which Cuban actually agreed to do. He worked the first shift at a store near Dallas, got paid $8 an hour, and sales reportedly tripled by the end of the day. There was even a huge line out the door just to get a glimpse of Cuban scooping some ice cream. DQ later said,
that's a choice of hair. It's crazy he's a billionaire. I feel like billionaires in the 90s just didn't give a shit. Like nowadays, I think billionaires are like pretty insecure about how they look and they want to like, you know, go to Turkey, get their hair redone, yada, yada. 90s, 2000s, they didn't give a shit.
Said it was the best thing that happened to the company since the invention of
they were
the Blizzard.
actually Sigma.
All thanks to Cuban's beef with an NBA ref. Mark Cuban once had a beef with a referee so bad, he worked at Dairy Queen just to prove it. Cuban's never been shy to...
Hey man, you're about to meet Alex, just a heads up, he comes when he gets confused.
He comes when he gets confused?
Yeah, and also don't repeat anything. You're gonna meet Jason too. Repetition makes him...
Repetition? Jesus. Is there anything else I should know? No. Alright, Kyle, I'd like to meet the boys. This is Jason, and that's Alex.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Oh, did you just... No, I didn't. What's he talking about? I don't know, I'm confused. Did you just... No, Joe, what's wrong with your boy? Why does he think we just came? Oh, Jesus, look at him. What, did he tell you that we to confusion and repetition?
Well, yeah.
Well, he and people fall for his pranks.
Hey, man, you're about to meet Alex.
Like, this guy is not a full-time streamer. Why the fuck is this his setup, bro?
Well, I'm a 15-year-old and still in high school, and this is my only
shit! Snap back, Soulsy!
form of revenue, so I guess you can call that whatever you want.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors.
There's 3 of them, not 4, but I get your point.
There's professional camera.
You know I don't only use my camera for streaming, right? I mean, I'm literally using it to record a video right now.
17 fucking soundproof boxes.
There's 24 of them, and they're not soundproof. They were also only like $60.
Fucking $7,000 PC.
My PC is around $1,500, maybe a little bit less.
Ring light.
What's wrong with a ring light? What did they do to you?
Wanna see my setup? Look at this shit.
I get where this guy's coming from, saying you don't need a setup like this to do content, which I completely agree with. I don't need this. My room is a big part of my content, and it's also just my hobby. Not cleaning your room isn't a hobby. It's also not a flex.
Like, this guy is...
Fair. Guy's mad because he's broke. No, he's a pretty successful streamer that has like a similar mentality to XQC or Tyler 1, where it's not about the quality of any of the gear or the headphones or the setup. It's about like your personality, your gameplay, which is like a fair and true point. I think a lot of people connect with that, but probably in a moment of trying to be funny, I think he was overly aggressive on a random person who he knew nothing about, and I assume would never see what he is saying. But in reality, it's just a kid who's just trying to do what he likes. Probably doesn't need someone with a large audience to talk all that shit, which is something that this guy probably doesn't recognize yet as a large creator. Or at least a growing one.
I very much remember this guy being very...
This is the unliftable dumbbell. Well, not this one, because I just lifted it. That one. And I will attempt to lift it.
A lot of the most famous strongmen in the world tried it and failed. So I ordered one to see if it's really unliftable.
Oh, what?
I actually bought 6 of these unliftable dumbbells, starting at 20 kilograms, going all the way up to the unliftable.
If you haven't seen the video, it's unliftable because of how wide the diameter is of the thing in the middle. So you can't grip your hands around it. You have to use grip strength, which most people cap out at like, you know, less than 100 pounds.
total amount of 78 kilograms. This doesn't sound like enough to be impossible to lift, but the handle stays the same, giving you terrible grip.
I'm realizing now I was mansplaining a video.
Especially because you have to lift this dumbbell with one arm. So the guy in the blue shirt and I lifted the first 3 levels with ease, but level 4 just wouldn't go up. So we tried to find the secret, and we found out that in 100 years, only one man was able to lift this dumbbell, and it was the inventor himself. Besides that, the only secret that we found was use chalk. Goal right now is to lift this dumbbell that we weren't able to lift before. But no matter how hard we try, we just can't lift level 4.
I don't even get the chance.
Aryan has given up, but I wanted to give it one last try. Yeah! Subscribe to not miss the next episode.
This is the...
I made fake Mr. Beast merch and it was so good, even the man himself didn't realise.
How's it going?
So I was recently a contestant on Last to Take Hand Off Jet Keeps It. However, despite my name, I am not a man with very much willpower. And I knew I was never going to be the last person standing touching that jet. And I gave up, right? I didn't even think about trying to secure that plane. I decided, instead of stealing this man's video ideas, that we'd steal his merch revenue instead. So what I did is I bought the URL 1 letter different to Jimmy's actual merch shop and created 2 potential designs. Maybe not. So anyway, on the day of the video, Jimmy, he absolutely loved it. But the others, they weren't quite convinced.
Do you like it? Well, looks like a meerkat.
However, my friends, I can confirm since his video dropped, sales have been flying. Jim, you can keep your jet. I've got...
Dude. Holy shit. $1 million. Okay, hold up. What's that average order? Hold up. We got to do a little bit of math. All right, we have 388 divided by 3585 orders, which is an average order size of $217, including shipping. What? That's crazy. That's so high. That's so high. That's weirdly high. Like, every person has to be buying, like, 7 shirts on average. Illegal? I mean, I think it's fine. Like, I think this is a really funny video concept. If I did it, I would probably do everything bar for bar. I would just sell the shirts at cost because I don't think the goal is to make money. I think the goal is to, like, run the prank. But if he did it and he made money off of it, I mean, I think it's also... I think most people buying it aren't like, I thought this was Mr. Beast merch. I think they're like, that guy's wearing Mr. Beats. I'm going to go search Mr. Beats and then found the Mr. Beats thing. You know what I mean?
Got your sweet cash. I made...
Most people have no idea how to make money. So I had a guy come to me. We started dating some semi-famous girl with a big Instagram account. And he comes to me and says, bro, she's big in Serbia. I want to launch a makeup brand. I was like, how much do you need? He goes, I need $250,000. What's your plan? You get $250,000 and do what? He goes, well, I'm going to build the website. He goes, then
I'm deaf, so if you talk to me when I'm on stage, I'm not going to hear you. I've been deaf my whole life, which is the worst handicap to have. No one gives a shit about deaf people. You will help a blind man across the street. You will help a cripple get something at the supermarket.
Yeah, I would.
You talk to a deaf person, and you're just pissed off.
I wouldn't phrase it like that.
There are some benefits I was unaware of. You know, my wife, I love her. She's so good. She said to get on the plane. I don't know how it happened. I didn't hear exactly what she said, so I got up, I scanned the ticket, it scanned, and I start walking onto a plane. She grabs me, she goes, that's the wrong plane. I couldn't hear. So since that day, my wife will put on my ticket that I am deaf. At first, I was embarrassed because, you know, you don't want people to think that about you. Now, when I check in, someone finds me immediately. They come up and they go, Mr. Brand, we're going to board you first. Is that okay? Goddamn right, everybody. I'm deaf.
It's got to be hard to be a deaf comic. Because every night you know, go home, lie awake in bed, your wife's like, what's wrong? You're like, bombed again.
Do you think eventually you want a family and kids?
Here's the thing, Elon has kids, Steve Jobs has kids, Bill Gates has kids, all these ultra successful people. Not that I want to be them or whatever, but all these other successful people do it and they don't regret it. Kind of like in that weird area where I'm still trying to figure out, would it make me fulfilled? Investing my life in a mini version of me and programming its brain to be a little genius. Is that something I would enjoy enough where I wouldn't mind basically setting aside 18 years of my life from the business, you know?
Do you think eventually you want a family and kids?
Here's the thing.
If you put the Joker soundtrack from Batman, this clip would feel a lot different.
He goes, just tip like 5 on the first drink, because then that bartender will not leave you alone anytime you're up at the bar. Then beyond that, every drink you tip $1, and then by like the 4th and 5th drink, they'll just give you like a free drink.
Buybacks.
Yeah, which again, not a fucking thing. So for my first time in New York, I did that and it all worked.
I think the prices have changed a bit, certainly in New York and Los Angeles and Vegas.
Drink 5 whiskeys in Scotland and, I mean, not be fine, but I know how much I've had there. Whereas I'm 3 whiskeys in America because I've tipped this guy.
I hate this. This is a fucking thing, and they do it all the time in Vegas because Vegas is a goddamn city of tipping. If you tip even like $5, the waitress will come back with like a whiskey ginger that is like whiskey, and then they said the word ginger over it. Like you're a really, really sad redhead who grew up in a very mean neighborhood. And I fucking hate it because I like the ginger. I like that. It tastes good. I don't enjoy drinking whiskey straight. Otherwise, I would say, hey, can I get whiskey straight?
It's just up to the brim. I'm drinking it at the same rate. If it's a gin and tonic, I'm like, this tastes different to the gin and tonics back in the UK.
I don't drink it.
And that's because UK gin and tonics are 25% gin, 75% tonic, as opposed to if you've tipped a bartender.
I also don't get gin and tonic people. I don't get it. I don't get actually unironically drinking a gin and tonic. Because tonic is bitter as fuck, but it has similar sugar levels to like juice. You might as well get like vodka and orange juice. I don't get it.
$7. It is gin,
so much sugar,
a bit of vodka, and then they basically just whisper the word lemon on top.
Did I watch this video, internalize it, and repeat the same joke, and then forget I watch it again, and then say the joke?
And they're like, here you go, here's your favorite cocktail from home.
Holy shit.
So we're gonna play with Lily. However, I just wanted to show one clip. This one.
We're gonna see a video like 3 from now. Just a kid. Ginger.
Pokimane search goes wrong. And I saw this, and for a second I thought it was a clip of me doing unbanned forms, but it's not. So I was really confused.
Nice 77 months? Yeah, it's a bug.
I guess he's saying, show off your tier 3 emote, and I guess he's been subbed to me for 77 months. And he goes, nah, I've been gifted every single month.
Gifted every month. What can I say? Wait, why'd I close it? Oh, that was really stupid what I just did. Oh my god.
Did you catch it? Don't worry, there's a slow-mo feature. Don't worry, we can slow it down for you. We can slow it down for everybody that missed that.
Every month. What can I say? Wait, why'd I close it? Oh, that was really stupid what I just did. Oh my god.
So we're gonna play with Lily.
I was hoping Poku would pull up and see the logs. Who's jerking off at Pornhub? Are people jerking off to Pornhub? Feels like some 2010 shit to do.
Wait a second. Here.
I jerk off to good chest positions.
We washed this roof and ruined the paint on the entire house, and Sherwin-Williams is to blame. We did an amazing job on the roof and the customer was happy, but the next day I got a text from him with these pictures. I'd never seen anything like it. We watered everything, including the siding, during the process, but thought maybe it was dried salt from the overspray because this house didn't have gutters. I got there, wiped it all down, and there was no change. After some research, I discovered that Sherwin-Williams paint uses an organic pigment that tends to fail on darker colors. No warning label, and bleach and water is their recommended cleaning method. We always take take care of our customers. So I'm going to paint this house, and guys, always do a test spot before washing. Stay tuned for part 2 and why I'm going to sue Sherwin-Williams. We watched this.
Human beings can't technically feel wet at all. So if you think you are detecting wetness on your skin, what you're actually feeling is a change in temperature and texture. Other animals like spiders and insects and so on, they have hygroreceptors, so sensors in the skin that tells you if something is wet or not, and we don't have that.
No. I feel wet. I for sure feel wet. My body sucks in water, doesn't it?
If you're blindfolded and you fall in a swimming pool, you think... you just think, oh, I've landed in a skip full of rubble. Oh, my God, it's colder than I expected, and therefore it's wet.
It's a perceptual illusion. You're exactly right. It's a change of temperature and touch. And we have receptors for that. We just don't have receptors for saying, oh, my goodness, it's wet. So you know that thing if you try, I don't know, to take laundry in on a chilly evening and the T-shirt is still damp? Or is it just cold?
Yes. Good point.
What about when you wee yourself?
I mean, that
feels wet.
That does feel wet.
It does.
Human beings.
In America, people have house keys. Guess what they have in Korea? The crime rate in Korea is one of the lowest in the world. The country scores high in several indicators of safety, including violent crime and theft. Violent weapons are heavily restricted in Korean society. In a survey of 79 countries, South Korea has the third lowest robbery rate per 100,000 people. This can be attributed to the prevalence of CCTVs and Korea being a homogenous society, which makes it easier for people to be socially pressured into not valuing violence. Most residential buildings in Korea have a shared entrance on the ground floor that's usually locked or manned by a security guard. Individual residences are equipped with a doorbell and an embedded camera and microphone. When the doorbell is rung, both the camera and mic automatically turn on, and homes generally have a screen inside to see who is at the door. Losing house keys is a thing of the past here, and the majority of houses in Korea have a keypad that takes a number code.
What? That made no sense. I thought they were going to say, like, they don't use shit. The door's wide open. That's more secure than my house. They got like a Ring doorbell. They're talking about manned security guards.
Everyone's like, bro, this guy didn't take a picture with me at a convention. This YouTuber's an asshole. Bro,
Yeah.
have you heard the stories about Harrison Ford with fans?
No.
He's fucking mean.
He just seems like an asshole. Even if you have a negative experience with Harrison Ford, in Yeah. my mind, that's still a positive experience. Because you got to meet Harrison No, Ford. because I'm like, yo, Harrison Ford told me to fuck off. So in character, man. That's exactly what I expect from Harrison Ford.
Every time I'm having a bad day and I have an interaction with someone who's a viewer and perhaps they're like, you know, a little over aggressive or something, I think I can't have that Reddit post, man. Gotta clutch up. Gotta say hi to everybody. Shake the hands.
Online, it's just like, oh, he sees his fans as customers, but not in like an insulting way. It's just like how he views it. Which
Yeah.
honestly, I can, in some senses, I'm like, I respect you to just be like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
You're all customers. But I think he hates Star Wars fans. Like, I think he like legitimately doesn't like Star Wars.
I probably would hate Star Wars fans too if I was Harrison
You should.
Ford.
Honestly, and
Good on him.
And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I can definitely
Understandable.
see why. Yeah. Everyone's like, bro.
This is what happens when you try out Einstein's daily routine for a day. Okay, so last night I got more sleep than I probably ever have. One thing about Einstein is he got 10 hours of sleep every night, so I woke up feeling so well rested it was insane. I woke up at 9 and made some breakfast. Einstein was a big fan of fried eggs, so he would have at least 2 every morning and would also have coffee or tea. I personally like chai, so that's what I made. Basically, from 9 to 10, he would eat breakfast and read the daily paper. I literally never read the paper, so that was really interesting. Another thing about Einstein is this man would not wear socks. He basically saw them as a distraction.
What a stupid experiment. I didn't wear socks, and all of a sudden I was like, I've been thinking about relativity. Like, it's so unrelated. I thought it was going to be like special shit Einstein did. He just doesn't wear socks.
As a kid, so we stopped wearing them. So I guess we're not wearing socks today, but I am wearing Uggs, which might be kind of cheating, but it's cold outside, okay? And it still feels weird without them. At 10:30, he would walk to his office or either get a ride depending on the weather.
Dude, no socks in Uggs or any shoes with like lining inside is so gross. It gets so sweaty in there. Ugh.
Went to a study lounge
need
and did
the
some
song.
work, and also read about some interesting facts about Einstein, like the fact that his brain was stolen to do research and that the FBI would constantly spy on him. Anyway, I was pretty productive until 1 p.m., which is when he walks home. Another feature of Einstein's routine was that he loved walks. At 1:30 p.m., he would eat lunch, nap, because he really prioritized rest, did some more work and dealt with correspondence, and would also see visitors. Honestly, got so much work done after that nap, it was amazing. At 6:30, he would eat dinner, do some more work, and also This is what happens when you try out Einstein's daily routine.
Cool.
Minecraft's rarest death message is so hard to get that it doesn't even have an official name, instead being read out in game as death.fell.accident.water, requiring one of the most bizarre setups to pull it off, and so naturally I wanted to see how fast I could get this death message to play. And with this seed found by Dolphin002, I was able to do it in record time. I spawned in and started collecting wood, first just to make a wood pick and axe, and then I collected 5 extra logs that will be used in the materials for the death setup. Then as I'm heading over to a jungle temple, I go out of my way to get to the highest tree in order to take a near lethal amount of fall damage, which limits the amount of blocks I'll need. I looted the jungle temple for a piston and 11 iron, then I'm ready to head over to the final destination at the nearby lake to prepare the setup. I placed a slab on the top side of the block to waterlog it, crafted a minecart and rails, then I pillared up to a sufficient height. Once I'm up there, I can now perform the death, and by having my minecart be pushed off of the platform by a piston with me landing on the waterlog slab below, I've caused the rarest death message to play in just 1 minute and 38 seconds.
Every modern website needs 7 features. 1. Legally, you need the user to accept cookies to exploit their privacy for advertisers. Provide multiple options to make this as confusing as possible. 2. Use the geolocation API to request their location so we know exactly where they live and where they're going. 3. Get permission for push notifications, because who doesn't love getting unsolicited notifications from some random website?
I'm just realizing how annoying all of this is.
4. Launch an obnoxiously animated modal window to harvest their email for the newsletter. 5. Autoplay a video, but make—
I've never read a newsletter in my fucking life. I've never done it. I've never even had a moment where I've thought to myself, I should read a newsletter.
Make sure to disable the controls
What
so
are they
it can only
doing
be
it
stopped
for?
by a skilled JavaScript programmer. 6. This user might be a bot, so let's verify them with an impossible CAPTCHA. 7. At this point, the user might try to leave. To prevent this and still get a conversion, disable the back button, launch a pop-up that says the user has violated the government, and provide a link to your Bitcoin address to resolve for a nominal fee. Every modern website needs 7 features. 1. Legally, you need the user to accept.
But I did 100 million views before I turned on monetization. So I remember I turned it on, and I remember like the first month it was like $6,000. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, that covers rent and like shit, we've got dinner and daddy's paying.
100 million views? I can't contextualize that. How many views does all of Atriox's channel have? 176 million. How many views does all of Stan's have? That's crazy. That's crazy not to monetize. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then like the next month it was like,
what am I at? I don't know. Ludwig. I don't know, because it might be higher, because I never thought about it. Like, live stream views probably count. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I'm almost at 1 billion. Wow, what a number. Bigger number, better person. Cool.
$16,000. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, 16 times 12, holy shit. And then the next month it was like 60 grand. And that's when I was like, uh-oh. And then like it just didn't stop. And then it's like, you know, it's 6 figures and brands start calling. It's just how much for you to talk about our brand on your channel. They weren't paying me for my creativity, they were paying me for my reach. But I did
There is a snowball effect to content creation that I think gets romanticized a lot, but it isn't the experience of most creators. It's the experience of like 0.001%.
The humans have found unique ways to have sex while avoiding pregnancy.
Yeah, contraception's been around for a while.
Yeah, but some of these ways are pretty crazy.
What, like pulling out in her hair? Don't worry about it. That's been around forever.
What? No, I don't think they... Well, I don't think anyone's ever done that. Some humans like the sensation of being choked.
Like the thing that kills them?
Yeah.
Why?
Turns them on.
What?
Yeah, kind of just makes everything more intense, colors more lively, sounds more vivid, apparently. And get this one's pretty weird. Some men are attracted to men and women to women. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, the LGBT community's been around for a while.
There's actually a couple more letters now.
A couple more letters?
Yeah, it's now the LGBTQ.
Okay, well, I mean, that's
Q.
Another Q?
I. A.
Okay, well, I mean, if that... I'll just wait.
P.
Okay, well, as long as we're still attracted to the sexual body parts and not random things like feet, then I guess we're You've got to be kidding me.
March 2021, MrBeast tells us YouTube won't give him an official 50 million subscriber play button.
YouTube isn't sending us a 50 million award. They said they're not doing it.
This was really sad because the 50 million awards were always really cool looking. However, it kind of made sense since lots.
What do you mean always? I know one dude's 50 million award and that's it.
Channels have over 50 million subscribers now, and all of the other awards follow a logical numerical sequence of adding a zero. However, just 5 months after MrBeast tells us the 50 million award is cancelled, YouTube make another YouTube channel a 50 million subscriber play button. Pinkfong, the creators of Baby Shark, were given this weird thing, which literally says 50 million subscribers on it. And this tweet confirms that it was officially from YouTube. So why did YouTube give Pinkfong a 50 million award, but not MrBeast and all of these other eligible channels? Well, this is my theory. This is very much a Baby Shark themed award, but most of Pinkfong's videos don't actually have anything to do with infant sharks. So I think that this award was originally designed to commemorate Baby Shark becoming the new most viewed YouTube video of all time. But they took too long in the project, maybe because the milestone happened during lockdown in 2020. So by the time YouTube picked up the project again, they switched it to a 50 million award because that was now more relevant. There have been no other 50 million.
Good theory, I guess.
Do you call these things by their brand names or generic names?
Fun. Styrofoam.
Obviously styrofoam.
Yeah, 100%.
You should be on some watch list if you call that polystyrene
Bit
foam.
aggressive for me, but I get it.
That's definitely Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Food storage containers too drawn out.
Neosporin.
Same thing. Like, who's calling that antibiotic ointment? Way too long.
Advil.
I use them interchangeably depending on what's in the medicine cabinet.
I guess it depends on if I'm getting Advil or ibuprofen, because sometimes I don't. Like, I wouldn't call a brand name ibuprofen Advil. I would just read it. Post-its. No, sticky notes.
I don't really have a preference here, but I probably use sticky notes slightly more.
Flying disc.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize Frisbee was a brand name. Definitely that, though. That's a hacky sack.
Fuck,
Book
I
bag
was too
sounds a
slow.
bit
Hacky
weird.
sack, yes. Velcro.
Velcro's a brand name? I've never heard anybody say hook and loop.
Whiteout. Yes.
Injection fluid sounds suggestive. Whiteout for sure. That's a onesie. Infant bodysuit's pretty weird.
Jello.
And then definitely Jello.
Easy.
Pretty
Me and him are like.
I think Trash Taste, our TikTok one, got like. It was like, you got a bonus money from your shorts channel.
Oh, yeah, the Creative Fund.
On YouTube.
It was like, I think we had like 3 million or something.
No, we have more than that.
Yeah, how many views? And then I'll tell you exactly how much we got for it.
We have 63 million views, Jerry.
Okay, 63 million views. We made about $600. I remember I got the email. I was like, boys, will you let me do the honors? Claim. And it's just so condescending. It was like fireworks. And it's just like, congratulations. Here's your Creative Fund. $630.
60 million views and we made...
60 million views. We made $600.
60 million!
It's a little tough, but I think with the new YouTube revenue changes that TikTok's going to start including them as well, and they'll be more competitive.
Last week, we had this customer that kept coming in for PC repairs. The first time he brought his PC in, he said that it kept crashing and restarting every time he launched
Maybe
the video
he has a
game.
crush
So
on
like
you.
always, I booted into the PC and I tested it out. I launched the video game and it worked fine. I was playing for hours and not even a single restart or crash. So I told the customer just to pick it up and test it out in store. He tested it out and it seemed fine. He was even shocked. He took the PC home that night and called me the same hour. He's like, bro, my PC keeps crashing. What's going on? So I tell him bring it back and I'll have another look at it. He brings it back to me the next day and I'm having another look at it. I'm launching all these video games right in front of him.
It's got to be
and
like
it's
a
working
outlet,
just fine.
like where
no
he plugs it in.
crashes. He tells me to swap some parts and to keep trying. So as per his request, I do that and I give it back to him. He takes the PC home and he calls me back. He's absolutely fed up. He wants to return the PC and he's not happy at all. While I had him on the phone, I told him just to try a different power outlet. Who knows? Maybe he's not getting enough power.
How are people still unable to understand how troubleshooting works? Isolate variables. That's it. That's all you have to do. I didn't pre-watch. I just have a half brain cell that understands how to isolate some variables. If it works at one guy's house but not another guy's house, perhaps is it the outlet? You know, like, people know this. People know these things. Maybe, I guess not this guy, though.
From his current bar. He gives it a shot and
I
it
did
works.
work as a tech support artist for Apple for 2.5 years. I was an Apple genius, so maybe I guess you commoners wouldn't understand.
How come Americans have the right to kill anyone they want with a gun?
Well, they don't. Murder is illegal in the United States, but they do have the right to own weapons.
They have the right to bear arms.
Correct.
But bears don't have arms.
They do, actually.
Oh, do they? I thought they were legs.
Well, I'm not a biologist, but I suppose that when they stand up, they're probably arms.
No, well, God, I was on his side till he said that. Because that doesn't make any sense. Because then it's like, if he's pushing himself up, when do they become arms? Like the moment it leaves the ground? Okay, if a bear's walking now, is this, leg, arm, leg, arm, leg, arm? That doesn't make much sense. I feel like you have to choose regardless of the position the bear is in.
How come Americans have the right to...
Milkshakes for the whole year of 2023.
At this point, I'm just not going to go to fast food places anymore because I got the keychain. I got it, the $2 keychain that if you buy it, you get free Frosties for the whole year. It says right here on the back, right? So I'm like,
It's going to be some bullshit. That's like if you get a 4x4, you get a small Frosty, but your total meal has to be above $17.
But I'll go to Wendy's and use the Frosty thing, right? Turns out Wendy's is just like McDonald's because they're like, yeah, our Frosty machine's broken. I'm like, I literally just saw you use it. They're like, well, we're about to close, so we can't really help you. I'm like, can you please just give me a Frosty? Then they said, we don't have Frosty cups. I'm like, I have my own cup. If I bring my own cup, will you put Frosty in it? They're like, yeah, sure. I brought this cup. Do you see that line right there? That's how much Frosty they put in the cup. I can't do Wendy's anymore. I can't.
Milkshakes.
Someone called me the other day and said my piano is way out of tune and there are a couple keys that aren't quite working right. So I went over there to help him out. Right away, I knew what the first problem was on this key. I had to take out this little wood piece so that I could get to it. You can see that it's cracked right here. That's definitely not supposed to be.
I've never seen this part of a piano before. This is eye-opening.
Either, so I thought I would glue it.
Like, I know that it's hammers and things like that, but I've never seen someone pull it out.
Clamp it and put it back in. There was some garbage in this piano too, so I thought I would grab that. The next note is still sounding.
There's gotta be so much shit in my childhood piano.
Even though you're done playing the key, so let's take out the damper. That is way looser than it should be. Just like the other key here, step 1 is grab some glue, step 2, insert it, 3, clamp it for a couple minutes,
shorts
and
suck.
5, reinsert.
I'm enthralled.
Loose tuning pen causing this
Personally, this guy's a wizard
so
to
I
me.
pounded it and brought it up to pitch. I repeated this same tuning process 236 times. Here's a before and after of the whole piano.
Sounds good. Ooh, sounds better.
Sometimes I wonder if we're speaking the same language because I'm deaf and I have to use my notes to order my food. And this one time I went to this coffee shop and I showed the worker my order. So
I don't know why I'm on Deaf Talk, but I'm not against it.
she spoke back and I was like, oh, no. So then using her little bit of knowledge she had on ASL, she tried to sign, you want vanilla or chocolate? And I was confused because that's not the correct sign for vanilla or chocolate. So I'm sitting there looking at her like with the one brain cell I have, like trying to figure this out. And then I realized, oh, she meant flavor. So I said I wanted vanilla.
What? As opposed to what? That's the sign for vagina or cock. Is it? Which one's cock? Because this could be cock because it's like a penis. But then this could be cock because you're jerking off a giant penis. I guess this could be vagina. But I imagine this is a vagina. Why would this be a vagina? I guess, is sign language based off of physical representations at all? Like, do they make sense in terms of relating it directly to the thing? Or is it totally random? Kind of, but not always. Okay, fair. It's C and V? Oh, she's doing this. Okay, I see.
Vanilla, and I was really excited because she knew some.
I'm watching a clip of 17 likes.
I don't know if this is a word, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Is this a word? Why are you laughing? Like, what's so funny? The laughing, like, it doesn't imagine I'm doing a test,
As an English major, this is like really embarrassing to watch.
okay? Calc 3 in university, and I'm like, the derivative is that
Who asked?
F equals meh, 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 meh. And the teacher just goes, ha, ha, ha. Oh my god, other is a word.
Got the word though.
Do you drink water?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite brand of water?
Tap water.
How good do you know the taste of tap water?
Pretty good, because when you're not at home and you go to someone else's house, it doesn't taste right.
Well, so you don't know the taste of tap water well, because you can only know your tap water or where you've been, but you'll never know even like, 1% of all tap waters. They're so different.
5 waters here. Voss, Fiji, canned, Evian, and tap.
Ooh, that'd be a tough 5. Wow, that'd be a tough 5. Because I think I could tell apart 5 waters for sure. But, like, it's if you gave me Dasani, Arrowhead, Fiji, tap water. Something in my heart tells me that I would be able to differentiate box water. Something in my heart. And tap water for sure. The
Which
others, I
one
don't
do you
know.
think you're going to get right?
Tap.
If you get all of them right, you win £100. Cool?
Yeah.
This guy just likes tap water.
Yeah, that one was water. Oh. No, I don't like this one. What's this one? I'm going in.
Oh, you just go all of them at once. Okay.
Oh.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Final answer? Final?
Yeah, go on.
He's got his tap.
I'm glad if I get 1 out of 5, I'll be happy.
Got it though. Not the tap. You said you.
I told you I'd get tap. Yeah, I told you I'd get tap.
Dasani's just tap water injected with minerals. And it's also not, because even if it came from a tap, they distill it to the point that it's no longer that beautiful tap water, and then they inject it with minerals. So calling it tap water, maybe at a certain point of its life it is, but what they do to it makes it not tap water. It's like saying pasta's tap water because you cook it in water. They do shit. You're forgetting the rest of the process. They've ruined tap water. If it was tap water, I would like Dasani.
I tested Smashers to see who was the strongest.
I'll skip it. It's fine.
I will love you.
Shit.
I don't think you guys understand, right?
I can't watch this guy again.
defend
I
yourself
can't
now?
watch Tress Taste
So you
again.
think me having a Tesla and a tiny house isn't good priorities? Well, I'd like to show you around. See, this tiny house has everything I need in it. And I mean everything. Even a full-blown PC setup, a kitchen, a loft, shower.
It looks nice in there.
Washer and dryer, everything that you have in a regular house. I have 2 550-gallon tanks to catch this beautiful rainwater. I have a composting area where I don't have to pay for gray water systems.
I feel like personally attacked right now.
Flushing and all that. I built this garden so that way I have fresh vegetables. Because I do DoorDash in the Tesla, I practically have no overhead, and it only takes me $2 a day just to drive. And the last thing I need to do to become fully self-sufficient is have solar and wind, and that's coming within the next year. So you.
All right, cool.
You guys want to meet the official Michael fan club? I can be the president.
That should be the podcast. The official Michael fan club.
I'll be the Michael fan club president leader.
Well, we should
All right, chat. Raise your hand if you want to be a part of the OMF.
Oh, you want to do this voting?
OMFC, I should say.
Okay, fine. Let's vote.
We're gonna vote on who's the president.
We can point at
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay? 3, 2, 1.
Should be
go.
Broden.
Oh!
I veto it.
2 to 1.
Why would you vote for Broden?
Because I feel like Broden has more fresh ideas that he could bring to that OMFC.
I am like a connoisseur of Michael.
I literally bought Michael food today.
I buy him food all the time.
There's an adobo down. You buy Filipino food, the food of his culture.
How many times do you push him to eat fish, which he hates?
That's true. That's a great point.
That was Broden's half-white coming out.
Here.
I'm trying to expand his taste.
What? Are you his mom or his girlfriend? Which one is it?
Motion to remove Lily from the Michael Reeves fan club.
Say aye. Aye.
You guys want to meet the official Michael fan club? I can be
This country has one of the lowest crime rates in the world, so today I'm leaving my laptop at a random Starbucks for 1 hour, not telling
this is
anyone
fun.
to watch it, and then I'm gonna go somewhere
Where
to
we
have
at?
lunch.
Japan?
Singapore has pretty much learned
Singapore.
how to eliminate crime. Singapore had 200.
Yeah, they've eliminated crime because they'll fucking kill you if you do it.
50 days in a row without common types of crime.
That means nobody got their phone stolen for more than 8 months in the whole country. So now that I got my drink, I'm gonna go get lunch.
After leaving my laptop at the Starbucks, I go to a mall nearby and walk around to try and find lunch. There are 3 reasons for such crazy low crime rates. Number 1, honesty and fairness is a big part of the culture here. Number 2, basic needs are met, so people don't feel like they need to resort to crime. Its economy and government programs make it so most people here live pretty well. You will never see a homeless person. And number 3 is surveillance. There are cameras everywhere that protect against crime, and the consequences of stealing are crazy high.
I feel like that's the more important fact. Like, the other 2 are great, you know? But the third one's like, I feel like the reason.
Now 1:15 and I walk into the Starbucks. Sure enough, it's still there. This country has one of the lowest.
Let's open a new cutting board. I just retired my old cutting board, which, by my count, survived 996 knife throws. There were plenty of knife throw fails mixed in there too, but those didn't count. So now we have 2 things to talk about. First, what should I do with the old one? Some of you said to auction it. Others said to hang it on the wall forever. Comment below. And second, it's time for season 2. Our beautiful new cutting board. Well oiled.
I like this guy's cooking videos.
We'll try that again. I never thought I'd say this, but let's open a new cutting board. I just retired my old cutting board, which, by my count...
Isn't it funny that teenagers like to flex about how expensive their things are, but adults like to flex about how cheap they got something? Shower thoughts. If you see someone...
I love announcing it as shower thoughts. So true. It's so true, but also wise. Hashtag shower thoughts.
Wearing a $30,000 watch, it's hard to know if they're really good with money or if they're really bad with money. Your eyeballs will probably never touch another person's eyeball. Arguing with dumb people actually makes you smarter because you have to figure out ways to explain things in a way that the dumb person can understand. Game devs try to make their games look as realistic as possible, but most people play games to escape reality. Hearing your favorite song on the radio hits so much harder than if it was on your phone. Tall people are expected to use their reach to help shorter people, but if a tall person were to ask a short person to hand them something they dropped on the floor, it'd be insulting. A burger doesn't have a front or a back until you take a bite out of it, so be honest. Isn't it funny that teenagers like to...
Holy shit. I think everybody who consumes YouTube Shorts is so fucked. Long term, this cannot be good for the brain. I'm gonna leave today much worse in terms of my intellectual processing than I came into today.
Accept it. Sorry.
You have been dating your girl for however long, 5 years. You
Yeah.
take her to Turks and Caicos.
Mhm.
You open up her phone and you seen something from 10 years ago. You're calling it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like dead ass.
Yeah.
You've already, Dad, this is what I'm doing. Like this, you're calling it off.
Let me ask you another question then. One more time. Another dream scenario to make so this all makes sense. Let's say you go to a fortune teller. That man of your dreams, you find out 5 years from now, he's gonna be broke. No ability to provide security for you. He's gonna become an alcoholic. Would you stay with him now that you're armed with this information?
What was that? Where did that come from? What is this straw man? What is it? All right, now hold up. 8 years from now, you're a worm. You go to your boyfriend. What do you ask him? Would he still be with you or not? What do you think he's going to say?
What's it like living on 10K a year? I sold my car and bike to work 2.5 miles every day. I made packed lunches every day. I didn't buy any new clothes or items unless absolutely necessary.
The goal was really to try and track my path to financial independence by the time I'm 40. And the way I went at it was level 1, which is what I teach everyone, is get your expenses down. I biked to work, like I went pretty extreme. I'm like an all in or nothing type of guy, and I probably went a little bit too far.
Well, I always say that you can only save so much. Yeah, there's a limit to how much you can save. However, there isn't a limit to how much you can earn. So I would always personally focus more on earning.
That was the same equation I got to.
What's it like living on
Which of these 5 yoga balls will explode first? I got blue. I got green. I got purple. We need to be safe from the explosion.
Green.
So we grab
Not purple, purple.
Go. Culture. Pink was taking an early lead straight away. Let's go green.
I think green's gonna explode.
All 5 of the balls were now fully inflated.
I'm going back to
These
green.
balls are hard.
I'm switching back to green. If pink explodes, it shouldn't count.
So explode the subscribe button before the ball explodes.
Hey, yo.
Ben went to check out the balls and they were about to bust. That's so scary. That's so scary.
It doesn't count if it's pink because they touched the pink ball. It ruined the experiment. It ruined the sanctity of the experiment.
This term for a long-handled gardening tool can also mean an immoral pleasure seeker.
A hoe.
Ho!
Hoe.
It's a migrant reference.
Ken.
What's a hoe?
No.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
Wait. It is a hoe.
What do you mean? Hey. Do not judge Ken. These motherfuckers got minus. He's got 14,000. I think what Ken says is correct. It's a goddamn hoe.
They teach you that in school in Utah, huh? Al, what's a rake? A rake is right.
Why is it a rake?
Rake? Fucking rake was stupid, innit? It's a hoe. How is hoe not the right answer? Okay, I'm not the only one, and I never heard someone being referred to, yeah, rake.
This term for a long hand.
Does hoe work? Is hoe not long-handled? Could hoe not be an immoral pleasure seeker? I guess it's not pleasure seeking. I don't know.
Oh, it's great. It's that medium. It's great. It's good. It's good. No!
Good strat.
That's good. That's good.
Oh!
Why you still up? Just give up. I was ready to board. Oh, yes.
I like where content has gone. Like, skip all the bullshit. Skip the intro. Skip the exposition. Skip the stakes. Skip the fucking conclusion. Skip the characters. Skip everything. Just show me people drawing a fucking circle on a chalkboard and move the fuck on with my day. I don't even know any of these people. I'll never know them.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They all watched a Mike Boyd video. That was great.
I didn't realize that it can cost up to $100,000 for a tractor.
What would 100 grand buy you?
The fucking tires.
I got shit.
I didn't realize that it can cost up to $100,000 for a tractor.
I do like the idea of tractor people. not tractor. People who drive tractors. Looking at us and judging us. City folk. Farmers. I couldn't think of the word farmers. I was trying to get to the word farmers. I couldn't think of it.
The first person to ever be photographed didn't know they were. In 1838, while Louis Daguerre took this famous exposure, they were getting a shoe shine. We don't know anything about this person. We know that they were born a long time ago, but do we know who the earliest born person ever photographed is? Well, there's kind of two answers. This is Caesar, an American slave photographed in 1851.
This is like the intro to a Vsauce video about like triangles hypotenuses. And somehow he's gonna, even more impressively than Seth MacFarlane, transition this into triangles.
A slip of paper mounted on the back of the frame says he was born in 1737. That would make him 114 years old at the time this photo was taken. But so far, no one has been able to confirm the year of his birth. The earliest born person ever photographed whose age has been verified is John Adams, a shoemaker from New England.
Oh my God. John looked beat.
Born in 1745, this guy was 11 years old when Mozart was born. The first person to...
I think Ludwig has some resentment. About what? Who's barking?
Road dog. I hope it doesn't put someone cringe like Ray.
Saikuno.
Okay. The goat.
That's 2.
The goats.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you mean cringe like Ray?
Valkyrie. That's 3.
Dude, it's just like when I hang out with YouTube execs. The whole time they just ask me about Valkyrie.
Duh.
Hey, have you guys heard about Truffle? Oh, that's cool, Ludwig. Sorry, we're watching Valkyrie stream. Fuck off.
Ludwig's funny. I think Ludwig has some resentment.
Minecraft speedrunning modern day is a complete joke. You see, back in 2020, to get the world
She said I'm funny.
record in Minecraft Random Seed Glitchless, it was a fairly simple task. Spawn next to a village with tons of iron, use a lava pool to go to the nether, trade for pearls, get blaze rods, leave the nether, use ender eyes to get to the stronghold, and finally kill the ender dragon with 5 to 6 beds.
I've done that in about an hour.
In about 15 minutes. Anyone with decent skill who gets a lucky seed could acquire the record. Well, in 2022, it is the complete opposite. Let's look at the current world record. Before this man even loads into the world, he is already running a NASA supercomputer to run 15 different instances at once. After using predetermined coordinates to find a buried treasure, he makes a nether portal in an underwater ravine. After trading for pearls and acquiring 2 blaze rods, this man throws 2 ender eyes, pauses the game, and inputs the angle in which the eyes are thrown into an exact coordinate calculator to calculate the exact coordinates of the end portal and the exact coordinates of where you need to place the nether portal to spawn in the portal room and beat the game in 8 minutes. Minecraft speedrun.
I feel like that's lame. I don't know if I'm a hater, but I don't fuck with using outside programs. But I don't know.
Hey, you want to see how a 7'1" guy travels and fits in an airplane? Like,
I don't know why I would need to watch a POV. I lived through this.
I know, I'm doing a little POV here. Can't stand in the middle because of this. Oh, camera. I'm documenting for people right now. Thank you.
I fucking love when they give me those little Purell wipes. I hoard that shit. I got like 12 of them in my fanny pack. You never know. You never know. I never use them on the plane. Okay, very tall.
MrBeast's mobile game Finger on the App was almost a complete failure. On June 30th of 2020, MrBeast took over the internet when he launched a game where the last person to take their finger off their screen would win $25,000.
I heard it
on the
was kinda
surface, it
bad.
seemed like a pretty harmless
Glitchy.
game with only good intentions from MrBeast. People were really excited to compete in a MrBeast challenge from the comfort of their own home, but it came with some unexpected issues. The app had a ton of glitches, and players were being kicked out of the game despite keeping their finger on their screen. However, the game still ended up going on for almost 70 hours. Eventually, MrBeast had to stop the game, and he gave the final 4 players $20,000 each. Despite some issues, the game was still very successful, but
I've got a notebook, and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant and act like a food critic. Let's see if they treat me any differently.
Okay, I know how this works now because I did a video with a Michelin star sushi chef. He's won 6 times. He's in San Francisco. Chef Jackson. Great guy, great guy. And I asked the dude, I says to him, I says, when the Michelin star guy comes in, because the way it works is the Michelin star guy will come in and they'll eat. Do you have any idea at all before they arrive that they are coming? Or can you recognize them when they're there? And the chef was like, I have no clue. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, I have no clue. I was like, they don't have like a clipboard? He was like, no. I was like, do they look a certain way? He's like, nope, can be anyone. So I never knew this. And I think sometimes they also disguise themselves in groups.
Booked a lunch reservation here at a Michelin star restaurant in Hong Kong. To start the meal, I kept it low-key while I tried the first few items. And after taking some pictures and giving it a few minutes, I whipped out the notebook. Pretty early on, the waitstaff took note. They stopped by my table and asked me my thoughts, but I kept my cool. I see the waiters chatting a little bit back and forth, and I start to notice—
that looks delicious.
A big shift. The manager comes up to my table, gives me his card with his personal cell phone number, and tells me to give him a call whenever I need a reservation. Here's a little bit of mid-mission commentary.
Ever since I took out my notebook, these dudes have been watching me like hawks.
But you know I'm not going to let that stop
looks so
me.
good.
I keep churning out that nuanced analysis while they bring out the dessert card. I only ordered those first 2 courses that I showed, so I thought my meal should have been over already. But boy was I wrong. They brought this platter out, gave me some Italian cookies, and offered me drinks too. Also, a day later I get this personal email from the manager. I call this a successful mission.
I've got a notebook.
That is funny. I totally believe that would work. How do they not notice the camera going out? I mean, I'm sure they weren't eavesdropping that much. I totally believe that would work. Finessed. I mean, like, what's the real value? Outside of being able to book again, which I don't know if they would actually let you book again because maybe they would figure it out. The other part that they do is they give you, like, a little bit of extra food. But, like, I feel like... I mean, I guess the dessert looked nice. Fake? I doubt it's fake. This is 4 likes.
So you guys always ask how I get the line to the other side. I attach it to this rope right here and throw the rock all the way over. Yes! I did it! I did it! That was my 4th try. We hiked down here and I found the rock. Let's go. Now we gotta bring it up to the other side of that rock all the way over there. We've hiked all the way to the other side and now I have the rope.
There has to be a better way.
Where it gets kind of sketchy because you have to hike down there to that point and bring the line over there to rig everything onto that anchor. All right,
everyone's saying my feed has the same videos. I feel like YouTube Shorts is different from TikTok, where TikTok, it feels like the For You page is so personally curated and nobody's 10 videos is the same. The YouTube Shorts algorithm is like, here are these 5,000 videos that we're going to show everybody today. And it doesn't feel as diverse as a TikTok. I think their algorithm's probably just worse.
Across, I tied the blue line to the slack line and we're pulling it across. And the slack line's across. Let's go. Look how pretty it is. Now we gotta anchor the line.
Because like every video I'm watching is mega popular, and on TikTok they're usually like 10K to 150K.
Like this, but safer. All right, this side's all rigged. Going back to that side to send the line. The line's all set up and it's all tight. Let's go.
Yeah, he's crushing.
Jesus. Stop. Oh my God.
So you guys always...
I've noticed black people have the genius to put the curse word after they say the race of the person. Where white dudes, we always put...
I know this... I know this Bill Burr bit. It has nothing to do with the N-word. Like, nothing at all. It's just like a funny commentary on like something that occasionally happens across the black and white community, but it's not like necessarily a blanket statement, but applying it like it is because it's funny. Throwing in the bridge incident?
I've noticed black people have the genius to put the curse word after they say the... Today I'm going... I've noticed black people have the genius to put the curse word after they say the race of the person. Where white dudes, we always put it in front. And if we would just make that little adjustment, we could save so many careers, so many jobs could be saved in the white community if we would just put it after. You never notice that in conversation? You know, black guy being like, man, I was standing there, this Asian came in, he starts talking about, you don't even hear it. You're just sitting there, oh, what did this Asian motherfucker
Who just laughed?
I would love to hear the rest of this story, right? Dude, I would tell the exact same story, right? I'm standing there, right? This f***ing Asian comes in, right? Everybody's like,
is this Filza? Who's laughing?
Whoa, hey, easy, dude. What year is it, you know? It's like, dude, I just said what he said.
It's I'm Dante. How is Dante's video of him reacting to Bill Burr, that audio being put over some like GTA random ass footage with random ass... This is so dystopian. It did sound like
Today
Phil.
I'm going into McDonald's to see if I can get an employee to commit defamation against their own company. You see, McDonald's tweeted that their iced coffee is legally the best on earth, so here's my plan. First, I bought a large McDonald's iced coffee. This is essential. Then when no one was looking, I took an empty cup and found an employee outside. This is Ruby, employee of the month, absolute sweetheart, and about to commit defamation. I drank some of the iced coffee on the way home for research purposes. Then I used the world's best ingredients to make the greatest iced coffee ever made, like probably since beans were invented. I got Ruby a new coffee at a different drive-thru. Then I drove all the way back to get the truth from Ruby. Is she gonna stay loyal to her company, or is she gonna say that that McDonald's tweet was a lie?
All right. Okay. And oh my goodness, that's y'all's. Oh yeah.
Today I'm going into McDonald's.
Oh.
We asked a real artist to come on our show.
And we're gonna do AI art versus real painting.
Wait, that's what we're doing? I thought I was teaching you guys how to
The
paint.
prompt is Peppa Pig in jail. Begin.
They gotta be sad because they're in jail.
This doesn't really look like,
No, it looks like a child's drawing.
but that's fine, that's fine. That's how it always goes. Okay, let's refresh.
Uh-huh. Oh my God.
Pretty close.
We're like 90% of the way there. And how's she doing? Wow.
So I feel like I'm getting farther, Sean.
A police car?
Well, that one is a police car.
Oh.
So
That's bad.
This is probably not it.
Last time I was a police car, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, now it's starting to look like Peppa Pig.
Doesn't really.
That's
isn't
the dad.
No, that's not a character in the show.
Yeah, there's the dad pig.
That's not him.
His name is Bubba, Bubba Pig.
That one has shadows of a jail cell, Sean.
Ah.
So, are you seeing this, Sean?
I think I am. Mother of pearl? This is it.
Time.
Looks like a good Peppa, if I do say so myself.
We won.
Are you serious? Suck it!
She did amazing. I'm glad hers was better. I always cheer for the humans. I am forever bitter against the AI, and I think everyone who sims for AI technology is already bending the knee to the computer overlords. I will not bend unless they are guaranteed to take over, in which case I would say I'm on your side. We're at 24. All right. Well, chat, you know what that means? It means I owe $2,400. I owe $2,400 to you guys. So let me go ahead and get you guys sorted out. That was 100 shorts. Let me get you sorted out in the You Laugh, You Lose. 24 laughs. Not bad. Not bad. Less than a quarter of the time. I think 5 of them were totally capped. Shouldn't have counted, but I won't complain today. It's the Christmas season. The way I want to do this, though, is a little different than normal. So if you want to win $100 right now, 24 people will. Or should I do 6 people win $400? Should more people win less money? Or should less people win more money? I just have to give away $2,400. $12 and $2. $12 and $200. I could do $12 and $200. That works. It's probably just a bit easier to pay out that many people as well. Like paying out 24 people is probably a bit hard. Logistically, like getting all their information, get the emails, sort that out, send that all. I'm just now thinking, because I'm not going to have to do the work of sending the payment, but I would like for the guy who has to do the work, who I'm going to say, hey, can you do all this payment? For it to be a little bit easier. Let's do 10 at $250. I'm throwing in a free 100. That's a free 100 on the house. 10 people, nice, easy, round, beautiful number, $250 a pop. And all you have to do is enter this giveaway if you want to win $250. 10 of you will win $250. Could be you. There's 29,000 people, so 10 divided by that, is that how it works? You have a 1 in 3,000 chance. That's pretty much it. 1 in 3,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. Ready? Okay, maybe you're wondering, like, Ludwig, should I even really bother entering this giveaway? Guess a number between 1 and 3,000. Guess. Guess. Guess, guess, guess. A number between 1 and 3,000. Are you guessing? Are you guessing? What's your number? What's your number? Do you have it in your head? Lock it in your head. Say it out loud. You don't have to type it in chat. Just say a number in your head. Between 1 and 3,000. Okay, was this your number? 1,197? Was that you? Then you should probably enter the giveaway. You don't actually win, though. I probably shouldn't have done this because now you're going to feel like, oh, my God, I should win. But you don't win anything. You don't win anything. Also, if you're 1,200, don't say like, I was close. No, you weren't. You were as close as someone at 3,000. You were off. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's focus. So the way we're going to do this giveaway is with a tool that Spedrickson made, who is also the person who made my YouTube logs device. Very simple. Over the next 5 minutes, every single message in my chat that starts with the words, my Discord username is, will be entered into the giveaway. Now, you also need, right? Think about this. You also need to then attach your Discord username, hashtag, and the 4 numbers. So, for example, my Discord username is LUD hashtag 628. It's not actually my Discord. It's my Melee code. But you get the idea. That way we can more easily contact you. If I happen to see somebody who has put their thing in and they don't have the Discord name, I'll just skip them. I think it's pretty fair. But you got to start with this. My Discord username is it working? Is it working? I think it's working. Anyway, it'll track every message for the next 5 minutes. So I'm going to keep it open for a little bit. So if you want to win $250, all you have to do, type in this plus your Discord username for the next 5 minutes. And I'm going to get some food, and then I'll be right back. Strikers pause menu theme. Woo! I got some hot pot. Well, not hot pot. I got some soup. KBBQ. I think that's what they call it. All right. Let's take a look at some winners. Congratulations. One. Okay, I probably shouldn't show your names on hindsight, and you guys will just have to trust me that I'm going to get 10 names, and I'll just say your names. That makes more sense. I don't think I should dox 10 people. Just one dox. That's enough for the day. Sorry about that. Really an accident. No one be weird. And probably change your friend settings. Thank you, Clay. Clay one. Mendez, you win. Mendez, congratulations. Okay, a lot of you guys are named Clay. Your Discord name starts with Zag. Congrats, Caleb. Caleb is a winner. Jess. Congrats, Jess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 more. Congrats, Simon, who's a member. Simon, let's go. Crazy John, congrats. Okay, you have an emoji in your username on Discord. I don't know how to... Heart emoji in username. Okay, you might be impossible. How is someone supposed to friend you? I can't copy and paste the emoji. I didn't know you could have an emoji. What an unnecessarily frustrating thing to have in your... I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you, but I'm more so just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. 8 is Fernando V. 9 is Jack Frost. And then our 10th and final winner of the night is another member, Anais. Congratulations to the winners. That's our 10 winners. They each get some money. And now let's watch some jet lag. I saw Adam on Twitter was asking me to watch this like an hour ago. I had to farm some YouTube videos, Adam. Okay, it's the season for increased monetization.
Welcome back to episode.
So I went upstairs to get my food. Cutie was watching The Crown. I can't watch The Crown. I have a problem when I try to watch The Crown. I would love to watch The Crown. It seems like a decently written show. It has like, you know, very interesting history and things about it. But every time I start watching The Crown, I instantly start Googling everything that I'm watching. Because I'm like, this happened? I wonder how it happened. And I end up just reading all the things that the show is about to show me. But for whatever reason, because it's history, I can't stop myself. So I'm just sitting on Wikipedia for half an hour, looking up Princess Diana and everyone she's hooked up with. And then the show's trying to make it all dramatic. I'm like, fuck all that. I'll just look it up. Oh, this soup looks good. All right, we are watching jet lag. If you guys don't know what jet lag is, I mean, welcome to the fucking club. Just sit down, enjoy yourself, and you'll pick it up quick. You're smart. I believe in you.
Episode 2 of our race to get the most states. The rules are simple. The team that visits and claims the most U.S. states by doing a challenge from their hand.
I like to think of Adam just like sitting there watching me scroll through YouTube shorts like, I wish this motherfucker would end. It's been like 17 chess ones. I don't give a fuck about chess. Just watch my goddamn show.
Cards in 4 days wins. 8 hours into day 1, Ben and Adam have claimed New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Brian and I have DC, Virginia, and Maryland, but maybe not for long. If a team has claimed 2 states bordering one of their opponent's states, they can enter the enemy.
I'm not going to pause this much throughout the video, I promise, but I find it mildly inconvenient that you can't poke your chopsticks into rice and then leave it there because it's such a convenient place for them to be. But I found out that it's like really bad juju because that's what you're supposed to do at like funerals. I just wish I could.
Enemy territory and declare a battle to steal their state, which is exactly what Ben and Adam just did in Maryland.
The battle is.
Papa.
Okay, here are the rules of our first battle. At the end of 15 minutes, the team to find a license plate from a state or country furthest from their current location wins.
Ooh.
The distance is measured from the location the plate was spotted to the closest point in that state or country.
Oh, we're in a good spot for this. There's a garage. Oh, we're in a very good spot for this, Ben. Let's go!
I guess realistically, the farthest one away would be Florida.
Okay,
Time to go. Which time?
Okay, so we're at a train station. It's it's a
California.
It's a travel hub. Yeah,
Florida.
seems like it would be
Move them out.
a good place. What is that? That's Maryland.
Okay, Maryland. Know where that is? That's Maryland.
You're never gonna find it in Alaska.
Maryland.
Yeah, you're never gonna find it in Alaska or Hawaii.
Parking garage.
There a parking garage?
I think there is.
There's a parking garage. Let's do that.
Well, yes. Okay, that's a lot of cars.
Great.
That was
Retail and residential. Residential only. I feel like retail's gonna have. Yeah, residential will be all around here.
Here we go.
Pennsylvania. New Jersey, a little further.
Virginia. Got a Colorado. Colorado?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That's almost the whole
Colorado's not bad.
US.
That's coast to coast almost.
Delaware.
Virginia.
Go, Virginia.
We need like a California. I mean, California's. I mean, Washington.
That's what I've been
I guess
saying.
Washington State would be the. Oh, don't tell me. That's. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I thought that was the Alaska one, but I remember Virginia has a no step on snake plate too. Remember, we need to keep a mental note of where the good ones are. Ooh, California.
California, yes.
That's great. Ooh, there's Washington.
Texas here.
We already got Washington.
Virginia. DC.
I mean, the only thing better than Washington is like Alaska or Hawaii. I feel like it's almost impossible.
Maryland.
I have seen plenty of Hawaiian plates in
All right, never mind.
continental
Fuck me.
US
I was
because
wrong.
sometimes, like, people ship their cars back and forth. Alaska too.
Oh no! I bit No, God damn it. Oh my God. Oh man, down, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, that's a day ruiner. That's a day ruiner. It's always the same spot on my lip. I have a mental gap. Oh, it's bleeding. Oh no. God damn it.
So there's still a shot that we can get better in Washington. So that's great. That was a really strong start.
Maryland.
Iowa. That's Maryland.
Massachusetts, actually.
Oh, it is?
I'm on stream, but normally I would tap it and see how much blood there is and then stare at it through a camera lens for like 5 minutes and then just kind of curse to myself mildly and then move on with my day because there's actually nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to deal with it. But I like to inspect it for a while usually.
Something feels very illegal about just walking around, just filming license plates.
Actually, I think our luck might have turned. Turns out they're further to both Washington and California. So if they manage to get either, we're screwed. Oh, and I just know they found a California one. There's so many Californians.
California.
Oh, California.
I mean, come on. It's not going to be better than that.
Let's hope.
If this person comes for their car, we have to implore them to not leave.
Okay. All right, it's time. Here they are.
Present to us your plate.
What is that?
I think it's California.
I can't see it.
Oh, you guys also found a California?
Found a California, but you're closer to California, aren't you?
Yeah.
Damn, tell him, Adam. Tell him. Talk that shit, Adam.
But you're closer. God damn it.
Talk that shit, Adam.
I hate
Let him
you.
know.
All right, well, the state of Maryland is ours.
Okay, Sam's kind of getting gapped. Sam and Brian are usually the people I root against. Well, Sam specifically, because he's so good at this stuff, but you got to make it close. Like, if you're getting gapped this hard, I'm going to start rooting for you. So, Ben and Adam, you got to dial it back a little bit. You can't be winning this hard. I don't want to root for someone who's winning this hard.
A battle well fought.
A battle well fought, gentlemen.
I hate this. I hate this game. I'm not listening to them. Ben and Adam, I'm striking.
We've claimed the state of Maryland.
We have battled them for it valiantly, and we have succeeded. But now
we have 9 minutes to make our train to New York.
We have, we're busy people. We got places to be. We got states to claim. We're going back to New York.
What do we do now? Because we only have 2.5 hours left, so I don't know if we can get on a flight. Maybe we fly to New York, back to New York.
Right now?
Yeah, because then we're like right next to Connecticut.
You might be wondering why and how we want to claim Connecticut. Well, let me take you back to a magical time called 2 hours ago.
Why would we go northeast when we have all these cards in the west?
If we get Connecticut and Massachusetts, we can start a battle challenge on New York, which is where we'd want to go anyway to get flights from Connecticut. So the only two that we can do easily are win a prize from a claw machine and ship this card. They're going to start a battle challenge soon on Maryland, almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I think so.
And we don't want to be on a flight during that.
Yeah.
So delaying ourselves a bit by wasting time shipping the card, kind of a good thing.
I think so.
Wait, if you're in transportation while a battle challenge is called, it's just GG, like good luck. Sorry, you got fucking rolled.
So should we do that?
I think so. UPS
store. My cover story is my colleague Brian McManus is currently traveling in New Haven and I have to overnight documents to him, right?
They're not going to question what we're sending. I just feel like it's a playing card that we're shipping for fun. Where are we shipping it to?
I'm thinking New Haven because that's right on the Amtrak.
Sam came up with like some elaborate lie to tell somebody who just works at a post office. They don't give a shit. You're paying for it. You don't need a cover story. It's not drugs. Just be like, yeah, we got to ship it. Brian's got, hey, Sam's got the book brain. Brian's got the street brains.
Track line in Connecticut.
Okay, back to the present, where we're on a train to the airport in a desperate attempt to fly as close to New Haven, Connecticut as we can.
Shout out to Lockheed Martin.
Yo, shouts out drone strikes.
I love Lockheed Martin. They really help us spread democracy.
Saved.
Well, if you're wondering why we're having difficulties, it's because of this. Literally, almost every single flight is delayed. Delayed.
So there's no flight back up north tonight. And I mean, there aren't other forms of transit that could take someone north, right?
We're hopping on a train back to New York, where we started, and that'll get in right as the day is ending.
The logic there is basically that New England is still wide open. It would be insane to leave those states unclaimed. So we're going to start tomorrow by trying to claim New England.
Oh my God, I hope they go to New
Connecticut,
Hampshire
Rhode
today.
Island, Massachusetts, and then maybe New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine.
Don't fucking maybe my goddamn birth origin, Adam.
But those states are really sticky to get to, so we'll have to see about that.
No, you just take a bus. You can take like a 45-minute bus from Boston to like Nashua. Or I guess it wouldn't be Nashua. It'd be like, what would it be like? Tingsboro? Nah, still Mass. Yeah, it'd be Nashua.
So like, yeah, where would be useful? Birmingham, not useful. Boston, you want to go home?
Oh, bro. Albany? Leaves at 6?
That's in New York, and then it's not easy to get to. It's not easy to get to like Connecticut from there.
I don't think we have anything. I think we're hunkering down until tomorrow.
This sucks.
They should pivot and go west.
So hard. I guess let's just plan for tomorrow.
And that is a beautiful looking map.
Not looking good for them, is it?
Not looking good for them.
Okay, so Brian and I spent like an hour researching and planning with a focus on getting.
I just realized I'm in focus when I'm eating like a rabid dog and bending over, so I'm going to punch this in a little bit.
To New Haven, Connecticut, where we shipped our card. The bottom line was there were no good options. Instead, we had to go with the least bad option, which was
the one to Windsor Locks Airport, which is 40 minutes away from New Haven. We can get to New Haven by like 11:15. Is that the move?
I think so. I think like our main priority now has to be to get another card in our hands to give us more options. And I don't think they'll be going to Connecticut.
We're feeling pretty good about tomorrow.
They're definitely going to
We
Connecticut.
can get to Connecticut as early as what, 10:30 or so?
Yeah.
So
Sam has a lot of ground to make up, so good luck to him.
Tell him, Adam. Talk that
Let's
shit.
see. We gotta get the shuttle. We gotta get hyped for the shuttle.
Back of the bus because I'm a cool kid. You can't come back here. You can't hang with us. One time I sat at the back of the bus and a kid that was younger than me choked me.
Damn, Brian.
I'm very masculine. And do you see this beard? That's all testosterone.
Okay.
He is right. Beards are testosterone. Same with balding. Balding's also high T.
welcome back to New York.
All right, step away this way. Okay. Okay, so there's a train tomorrow.
And mustaches, that's right, yeah. That's right.
Morning at 8:03 that we really want to take, but it leaves from Grand Central, and we're in Penn Station. So we have 15 minutes to get from here to there. Huh. Perfect timing. All right, one stop. Thanks.
All right, we have 10 minutes, so we just gotta basically pick our spot for tomorrow. How about this bench?
I like this bench.
Right next to
this. This is not a comfortable bench.
5 minutes. This is Grand Central Terminal. 2 minutes to get to the main area. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, Ben, this is the basement. This is the basement. Here we go.
I've been to this train station. It fucking sucks. Newark sucks.
Okay. Welcome.
Oh, no, is this Grand Central Station in New York City?
The main terminal of Grand Central Station.
I thought they're going to Newark. I'm wrong.
What time is it, Sam? Is it 8 p.m. yet? Don't lie to me.
Yes.
Don't lie to me.
It's 8. We made it, Brian.
Is it actually 8 p.m. or are you just saying that for the camera?
No, it's actually 8 p.m.
It says it's 5 to 8 on my watch, you liar.
The New Haven Line departure board is right here. Tomorrow we'll be standing right in front of this departure board, waiting to find out what track we're supposed to get on.
But yes, let's go to sleep. I'm operating on 2 hours sleep. I need...
Yeah, I'm exhausted and I had a full night's sleep, so I can't imagine how exhausted you are.
Graphic, go to sleep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, it's the rest period. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, both teams stop exactly where they are, go somewhere to sleep, and then return to that exact spot at 8 a.m. Eastern the next day. In this game, the rest period gets 1 hour shorter every day, so tomorrow it'll start at 9 p.m. Eastern, then 10 p.m., then 11 p.m. And now, through the magic of editing, it's 8 a.m. the next day.
Okay, it's 8 a.m. Our train is on track 109.
It's this way, it's this way.
It's this way.
Oh, we can't miss this train.
They have so much budget.
I don't know what that
It's
means.
time, it's time, it's 8. Give me your mic.
Unfortunately, it is on the lower level, which is less than ideal.
109. Okay, that wasn't too far.
And the second we get to Connecticut, the second we land, we really have to rush because one thing I was realizing that I think we just kind of failed to properly consider yesterday is the possibility that they just got on the train north. If they did that, they could get to Connecticut early, but then they're down to the luck of the draw of a challenge. So I think it could be quite close.
Train's still here. That's good. Woo.
I love watching Ben run with the
This is
backpack
one
on.
ugly
It's actually one of my favorite things.
train. Let's go.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Our aircraft is there, but it's now showing like 20 minutes delayed leaving.
Someone said, I'm high right now. And then someone else said, anyone else? And then this guy said, I'm high on food poisoning. Sorry to hear that.
Which is not amazing. Nothing is going your way. Anyway, it's not that bad, as long as it doesn't get delayed more.
Well, like 20 minutes could be the difference between them getting it.
It could. Yeah, but we'll see.
Okay, we have made it onto the
They
train
are
to New Haven,
demoralized.
Connecticut.
It's about a 2-hour train. It's a slow train.
Yeah, we had a very exciting first 3 minutes of the day, and now we're gonna have a very boring
2 hours.
2 hours.
Hopefully, Sam and Brian will do something interesting in this time.
Yep, well, hopefully it's not claiming New England.
Right. That would be bad.
That would be very bad for us.
It's got to be like a hot air balloon that you can take or some shit. You know, just some dumb shit. Why not, like, do a boat?
We are respecting the weirdest roadside attraction,
which in Connecticut is the Pez Visitor Center.
So, the rules are as follows. We're gonna go to our Uber as I explain them. Visit the weirdest roadside attraction in your state. You must stand directly in front of it and salute for the entire duration of the national anthem. If it is possible to gain admission to the attraction, you must do so and spend at least 15 minutes there. And it is possible to gain admission to this attraction. So
That's slow. Do the get drunk one.
we're gonna have to spend 15 minutes there. But there's a train at 10:40 that we would really love to take to Providence. I think it's gonna be really hard to make that, but it's possible.
It's possible.
Oh, they gapped him. Did they gap him? Wait, what? They're already... How did they lose?
Hurry, hurry, hurry inside. We have to spend 15 minutes inside. Oh, shoot, the visitor center's around this.
No one's ever been in this much of a hurry to get to the Pez Center.
Okay, we're inside.
Good point.
So we can leave?
It's 10:12.
Fucking love
We
Pez!
can leave the Pez Center at 10:27. Great, thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, high quality ass badge.
It's a big Pez.
This rocks.
Is that edible?
Oh my God, that is Sam.
Isn't that him?
That's Sam.
So Sam.
Brian reminds me of Popeye.
So true.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh my God, they're making Pez. Look,
It's magical.
Ben, look, that's Pez. This
I find it weird to have windows into people working.
rocks.
This freaking rocks. You want to get a bucket of Pez?
No, I want a dispenser of Pez. That's the whole point. Pez. You look amazing as Pez.
I'm Pez. Would you buy this?
Looks very phallic.
All right, well, now I'm leaving.
If they don't claim Connecticut, then we're fine. We just
Yeah.
continue with the plan.
Yeah.
If they do claim Connecticut, I think the move then, we're not far from the border of Massachusetts. So we could go quickly claim Massachusetts,
Mass in
probably before
Vermont.
they could get to Massachusetts. The problem is that we cannot take an Uber over the border without a power-up, which we don't have. So we'd have to take public transit. Luckily, I just checked. There's a train leaving like 35 minutes from a 10-minute Uber away, and that train is not frequent to cross the border of Springfield.
We're allowed to leave in 1 minute, but we still have to stand in front of the Pez Museum for the full length of the national anthem while saluting it. And then we have 12 minutes to get 13 minutes away and get on a train.
That might not happen. All right, let's
All right, go, 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 go.
salute the Pez Center.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what I know the baritone harmony.
Beautiful.
That's not normal New England behavior. No. New Englanders don't normally go to the Pez Museum and then salute it.
All right, it's time to draw a new card. Weirdest road.
Okay, am I crazy? If I am these two, I give up on New England. It is 6-2. All right, know how to play a lead. You don't have to go bar for bar when they're in the same exact area as you, trying to beat them out. Get your ass on a flight, get all the way over to like Arizona so you can do the Arizona Four Corners with Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah. Try to go bar for bar, you know? Maybe get California to insulate a little bit. But don't stick around.
Roadside attraction goes out of the hand.
And we get a power up. And our new card is.
You must break a law from a crime spree that Sam did not successfully break in the original season. Oh.
Break a law from crime spree.
This one requires some explanation. On Nebula, the pilot season of Jet Lag the Game is called Crime Spree, where we put the 33 weirdest laws in the country on a map, and Sam went around breaking them. So we have to find one of the laws that Sam didn't break and break it.
So we'll need to
look at that map.
Need to look into that.
It was certainly bold that the weird attraction one earned a point, but you have to think that some weird attractions are going to be very out of the way. So, like, some weird attractions might be right next to an airport or a train station, but other ones might be, like, I don't know, like on, like, the 95 south, 40 miles outside of the major city.
10:40. It's still here. Track two.
No way they get the train, too. No way they get the train. No way they got the train.
Did it leave? Is the train to Boston, is it not here yet? Okay, awesome.
Congratulations, it's the American train system. It was not on time.
We made it.
We made it?
Buy the tickets.
Oh my God, okay. Oh, there's the call. Okay, remember, no reactions. Hey guys.
Hey guys, we've claimed the great state of Connecticut.
Congrats. Okay, we gotta go. Bye.
Okay, Sam, you said don't convey info. You didn't say become a robot. What was that?
We've claimed the great state of Connecticut.
Congrats. Okay, we gotta go. Bye. Okay, so that's terrible. So we need to get that train, right?
How did they get here?
Don't worry about it. We need a rush. Are we getting that train?
Yeah.
That is terrible.
I'm like genuinely pissed off now. Just every single thing is just not going our way.
Yeah, I
think we would have got it if it wasn't for the delay on the flight as well.
No, I don't think you would have. Maybe. It didn't even feel like they tried a challenge.
I assume we'll just have to do the claw machine one. We'll have to find a claw machine. It's the only one we...
I feel bad for Sam and Brian. That's what I'm saying. They're not... They have to win more. It's pissing me off because I'm trying to root for Ben and Adam, but I don't want to root for the people who are crushing. I want to root for the underdog.
And yeah, so whatever. And that sucks because now our card is waiting for us in New Haven, just abandoned. And until we get that card back, not only can we no longer claim that card, now we only have 6 card slots in our hand. So, and then the other problem is like they're
Stop
probably going
talking
to Rhode
about
Island
what's
next.
bad and get on the
Yeah,
damn
there's
Uber.
nothing yet. They're probably going to Rhode Island next, and
then
once
can
they
do
go to Rhode
Battle
Island, they can
State.
battle challenge Massachusetts.
They still haven't claimed anything since 3 p.m. yesterday. So that's what, 5? That's 8.5 hours of game time.
Yep, they've been dropping the ball. Better yet, we've been having a fun conversation with the conductor of this train who doesn't want to be on video because he would be having too much fun. And he gave us
coffee for free.
Why did it sound like there's something nefarious going on? Like, I feel like he's drinking alcohol.
So we're in Windsor. We're going to Springfield. Oh, wait, Springfield does have service to Vermont. That could be important because Vermont and Massachusetts, that borders New York.
Good news, they're going for Providence.
Guys, sorry about all this delay. Right. Somebody up there doesn't like it.
Look, it's Duncan. That's how you know we're in Massachusetts. By the way, welcome to Massachusetts, Frank.
I fucking love donkeys, baby, huh?
I always wanted to go to MIT.
Go Sox!
But it's too stupid. Hey, for Sam? Hey, how's it going?
This is WNNZ AM 640 Westfield.
Springfield, Mass. What's better than that?
Looking for something.
What's better
called
than a bit of
Round
Springfield,
One.
Massachusetts?
Not Forever 21. We gotta be quick. Yes, we do. I already see claw machines. That's great. We need to go to.
They have a round 1 in Springfield?
Card.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one. They shouldn't have done this one. Also a hard one.
Okay, that was bad.
Come on.
Go on. Yes. Yes. You got it?
Boom.
I'm so happy, Sam. I've never felt so jubilant in my life.
The joys of claw games.
We got a video.
Send us a video.
Hey, boys.
Where are they?
Coming up to you from our latest state.
We've got a new mascot.
Massa.
You need to work on that stutter, buddy.
Damn, Brian's funny as hell.
Say the second bit.
Massachusetts.
Oh.
Okay. That's...
We can go
Fine.
battle if we get Rhode Island.
That's good for you.
Oh, which is right here. So we gotta get off the train. Yeah, well, we're gonna get...
wait. They're gonna go to Vermont and try to challenge New York.
Well, that's why we have to steal Massachusetts.
Okay, we're gonna get...
You need to get Rhode Island before they get Vermont, then you can battle Mass, and then if you win Mass, then they can't get New York.
Rhode Island as quickly as possible.
Yep.
And then
in
we're
case
going...
we haven't said what we're gonna do, we're gonna get drunk. We are gonna run off the train. I'm gonna get drunk as fast as possible.
And then we are gonna get on the 1 p.m. Acela, continuing on to Boston. So we are gonna have, I think, 35 minutes to get to a bar, get Ben drunk, get back to the train station, and get on a train.
They do have New York. They could battle Mass. I guess they should just battle Mass.
So good luck to us.
Brian, we need to be quick in our decision making. Take advantage of that W. Take the top card. Oh, please God. It's got to be good. It's got to be good.
Build a raft.
Oh my God. Well, it's doable anywhere, which is good, and it gets us a star, which is good. We do need the star. I think overall that's pretty decent.
That's fucking hard. As someone who has built a raft that certifiably floated in water with a real adult human inside of it, It took a while.
Okay, let's just research like crazy.
Do you think going to Rhode Island makes sense?
Up we go.
Oh, it's so pretty now.
Oh, it is.
Show everybody.
It got pretty in front.
That's a terrible shot.
Yeah,
Get
it's
a better shot.
not a good shot.
You film what you want to film.
That does look
What's it
nice,
called?
though.
Harry's Bar and Burger. Is it that? Yeah, it's that.
Oh, great. Okay. There's a cow with horns.
That looks like a great
Outside of
bar.
Howdy. Bar, I just need to take 4 shots.
It's not a human thing to do.
Of whatever liquor you recommend as quickly as possible.
Okay, so despite claiming Massachusetts in literally 2 minutes, we then spent about a half hour researching and planning, and we were once again left with 0 good options and 2 bad ones. The train line up to Vermont only runs once a day. Luckily, it stops in Springfield in less than 2 hours, but then there's the problem of getting out of Vermont, especially if we then be trying to get into New York to challenge it. We could use a power-up to drive there, but we don't have any power-up tokens right now. Second, the nearest airport is back in Hartford, but because they own Connecticut, not us, we'd have to wait an hour for a train to get in. But there's a pretty well-timed flight from there to Nashville, Tennessee, where we could knock out the Buc-ee's card, but we basically have to cede the Northeast. So, what to do? What's your thinking?
Flight to Nashville. I just don't see any other.
Yeah.
I don't think going up north is, with the cards we have, going up north.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, we've seen how difficult it is just by being here, which isn't like a big city, and we'd be going to smaller cities.
And we're doubling down on the problem we currently have. I think at this stage, we are absolutely going to need the area bonus though.
Okay, so this is the last major game element we haven't told you about yet, the area bonus. Whichever team claims the greatest area gets an additional 2 points at the end of the game.
That is stupid. I think. There should also be a population bonus. No, I guess area matters. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Big
I'm on board.
Deal. And the way things are
At first, I was a hater.
going, we're gonna need that bonus if we want a shot to win.
But what we really need for that is Texas.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying, like, as long as we're moving in that direction.
Yeah.
There's flights like every hour from Nashville to like.
There are in and outs in Texas. I think I agree.
True.
I think that we should cut our losses in the Northeast and fly down to Nashville. Should we go for it?
I think so.
All right, well, let's get back to the Amtrak station now.
Jet lag is too
Thank you very
gerrymandered
much.
for me. Ugh.
Number 1.
I can't imagine Ben puts this down.
I'm drinking the branded water from our Uber driver. He has his own brand of water.
He does? That's awesome.
How'd you not know you
Nice.
were on the Uber?
All right.
Damn, Ben.
We got
They're
it.
making great time.
Crushing.
3.
Yes, sir.
You okay? You okay? All right.
To
All
me
right,
and you,
last
Ben.
one. Here you go.
Cheers.
All right, we've claimed the state of Rhode Island, folks. Okay, that's okay.
That's one of the best cards that I've seen either team have.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I keep Hennessy on my desk at all times. All right? Every real French person does. It comes from France.
I just think we need to get it.
Why are you question marking? Hennessy is cognac. Any legitimate cognac has to come from France, the region specifically cognac of France. It's like champagne.
Out of here, I think.
Oh, wait, I'm getting a call. That's weird.
You okay?
Yeah, it was so good.
Do you guys know I'm French, by the way?
Hello, gentlemen. We are now the proud owners of the great state of Rhode Island, baby.
Ben doesn't look too great. He's drunk again, isn't he?
Ben's gonna be fine.
Shut the f up. I'll kill you.
It sounds like Aiden when he's drunk. Kill yourself in real life.
You're gonna attack
Ben, can you walk in a straight line?
Shut up. Hang up the phone. I don't want to see him anymore.
Recite the alphabet backwards, please.
Z, Y, X, W, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. No, I fucked up somewhere.
Good luck hanging on to Massachusetts.
He's definitely drunk. Yeah. Brian, are you excited for more trains? I'm hungry and I'm losing.
All right, you did that so fast that we can actually just walk back to the train station.
I'm drunk.
Because I don't know that you could run right now. While we walk back to the train station, it's time to draw a new card. Oh, God. Oh, buddy, okay.
I got them.
All right, you want to draw the top one? What is it?
Spell help in rocks on an island. Not bad. That's very easy to do. Actually, islands are kind of hard to find. Rhode Island.
That's it. What is it?
Spell help in rocks on an island.
We can find an
I
island.
bet we could find an island. Travel to a landmass officially designated as an island anywhere on the island. Legibly spell the word help using rocks collected from the island. I like this card. Islands aren't that hard to get to, for the most part. All right, so what we're
Adam
gonna
had
do
my
now
same
is,
train of thought.
Here, come get in the frame. Our Amtrak conductor helped us out and called Amtrak and was able to split our ticket across New Haven to Providence and then Providence to Boston. And these are our special tickets. How you doing?
Thanks to Mike and Leon. Thank you. I'm very drunk.
I know you are. All right, I'm gonna go get Ben a bagel. While I do that, I'm just gonna hand Ben the camera and I'm gonna see what he does.
Humans are such simple creatures when you whittle it down. I was having a conversation with someone about this. But it's like any time that I have a show and I ask like a streamer to do it with me, usually I don't pay the streamer. And they do it because they're my friend, and every time they come, I make sure they have food and a Drinky Bears. And if people have food and Drinky Bears, they're generally happy people. Even if they're drunk. And drunk people are even more, like, simple. Just food and Drinky Bears, and then you're happy.
Number one victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite. It's time to get down.
Get down! 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato.
My friends are southbound. I revived him. Now we're setting.
All right, we gotta head to track 2, buddy.
Southbound.
We gotta go now. Come on. How you doing?
You guys sell,
Okay, so we're 20 minutes out from Boston. We're going to declare the battle now so that it starts in 30 minutes once we are in Boston, because
he's very drunk.
We don't have a lot.
4 shots in like a minute is actually very tough to stomach, I think. 4 shots drunk? I doubt it. I don't. Does you really? Do you just have a bad read on people? You might just be a not good people reader. Some people aren't good people readers. Some people are bad people readers. I look at Ben and I see a guy that if he took 4 shots to the dome in a minute, he would not handle it very well. That's what I see. I'm a people reader.
A lot of time to wait around because we have to get on a flight at 4. So we're going to call them.
I'm putting the microphone on the camera. Hang on. Are we recording?
Hey.
He's faking it? Okay, so you're not just not a people reader. You're also, I think, bad at critical thinking. Do you think that Ben, in the middle of this 100-hour performance, thought I will pretend to be drunk to really sell the card for this couple minutes of the video, and then also did a good enough performance that he was able to sell it to people, including me, which would place him in like the top 10% of acting skill in the world? Look at his face right now. I feel like you don't have to think any deeper.
Gentlemen, we hereby declare a battle in the great state of Massachusetts.
I'm gonna kill you.
He's faking. All right, Adam, if you're watching on twitter.com, can you weigh in whether you think he was faking or not? And then E space Lias in chat. we will collectively all consider you for the rest of your days on this earth to be dumb or bad at people reading. And if you're right, we will consider you a lord, and we will consider today, December the 21st, to be Elias Day.
Okay, well, that was, in a way, perfect timing, because that came in literally at 1:41, so exactly 30 minutes before we'll get off this train.
At least we'll be able to compete.
Yes.
I'm doing so good, but my hand is really dirty. I just don't know how that happened.
Welcome to Boston, buddy.
What?
Welcome to Boston, buddy.
We're in Boston. I hate Boston. We've already gone over this. I think it's the worst city in America. Are we allowed to say that?
Go Sox! I fucking love the Sox.
So we're not going to be in an amazing spot for this paddle trip. Means that they're going to be in downtown Boston. We're going to be in the middle of, like, nowhere. Basically, if we managed to pull this off, it would be unbelievably lucky. If we don't...
Which we have not had a lot of luck with.
Yeah, if we don't, we will continue our streak of L's, and we'll be even further behind. And we will leave the East Coast with only 2 states.
After 2 days.
Yeah.
That's not great.
No. I mean, I definitely would not characterize our current state in the game as great.
There's nothing good in this city except for the aquarium, which is okay.
It's not even... Actually, it's a pretty good aquarium.
Okay, you gotta delete your tweet. Ben did a tweet saying he was drunk.
Shut up.
Now he has to delete it.
Ben's drunk tweeting on the train and giving us info, like confirming that he did the drunk challenge. And
this tweet has been deleted.
He deleted the tweet. Thank you. Thank you. All right. They should call any second now.
All right. 211, call him.
Hello. Hey, guys.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to draw the battle challenge. You prepared?
All right. Are they properly shuffled?
They are properly shuffled. Ben, pull the top card. What is it?
Photograph the most birds.
Photograph the most birds. You have 15 minutes.
Any given bird can only be counted once, but multiple birds can be in one photo. I think it should be one photograph. Like a Mario Party minigame. And you just have to somehow get the most birds possible in one photograph. As opposed to capturing multiple birds.
All photographed birds must be clearly visible and must be actual birds. You cannot intentionally photograph...
I thought the same thing, but I changed my mind. As I was speaking, I also changed my mind. But I was already speaking, so...
the same bird twice.
Oh, God. Photograph the most birds. Okay.
It's raining and we're in the middle of a city, so I'm not feeling good about this.
Bird.
I mean, where would birds be?
I think if you're in Boston, there's probably a lot of seagulls or like ocean bird. So you can probably put some feed out by the harbor.
They're going to be water or in a city, but they're just going to get all the pigeons.
Yeah. Damn it.
Okay, there's a bird right here, right in front of us.
photographed
You
it.
photographed it?
Got it.
One bird there.
Got that bird.
Let's keep looking. Look for birds like perched on top of things.
They should have had me on this. I would have rocked this challenge. Tier Zoo taking pics of birds. You consider yourself quite the ornithologist, eh?
Oh!
Bird. Bird.
That's a great picture.
Yep, I got it for sure.
What an excellent
Bird.
picture they got.
Bird.
Yep,
Nice
I got it
mood
for
lighting.
sure.
I mean, I don't even see a
Birds
single
aren't
bird.
even real.
Yeah, that's true. There's literally not a bird in the sky. What the
I hear birds.
Oh, wait.
They don't know any bird calls, rookies.
Oh, I hear them too. Where are they?
Birds.
Okay, I got one. There's one right there.
What if I...
Give me a species of bird. I can call it right now. Give me any species of bird. Give me a species. Something difficult. A turkey? Fine. Here, turkey. It's a shit call. It's a shit call.
Kick the tree really hard.
How's there not a single bird?
Literally not a single one.
Where are you, little shit? Boom. 1.
So that's 9 birds.
Oh, that bird.
Oh!
Bird.
You don't know. That could work. That could work.
Got it. That's 10.
We are so f***ed up taking one picture of a bird. There's Big Bird. Big bird there.
Just make sure you're really scanning these trees so don't miss any. Here, what's your best bird call to try to scare them away?
His bird call was way worse than mine. Here's what I would do. Video instead of photograph, and then walk through a bunch of trees and start hitting the trees. And if they're birds in the trees, they'll fly away, and you'll capture them on video, then you screenshot the video later.
That didn't do it. This is hopeless. Oh, I hate to be so pessimistic, but I'm just being realistic.
There's a bird.
Bird. Bird
I don't
alert.
have a clear shot of it.
Bird alert. Bird alert.
It said photograph. Videoing is just photographing many times a second, and taking a screenshot from a video is literally how most people will take selfies. Like, a lot of people who are hip into selfies will video themselves and then screenshot the frame of the video they like.
Yeah, I got it. I feel like.
What are you at? 1. A dog scares some bird. Come on, get it, Brian. Get Brian.
Got it.
You got it?
Got it.
That's 2. Nice job, Brian.
Wait, there's a second. Oh, that's
No, it's a leaf. False alarm.
Oh, there's 2 pigeons. 18, 19, I got them. Oh, there's a bunch of birds right there.
Bird town.
Oh, and I've got them in pictures. That's 1, 2,
Bird Central.
3, 4.
Oh, there's another one. That's a big eagle.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Oh, that's a bald eagle.
That should get us extra points.
That should totally get us.
That's a bald eagle.
You see that? Look at that. It's literally a bald eagle.
I mean, that's pretty fucking epic. I don't know. I've probably seen a bald eagle in the wild, but I just never known about it.
That goddamn bald
Anyway,
eagle.
don't get too distracted.
We should have.
That
That is literally a bald eagle.
It is literally a bald eagle, but we need to keep going.
Is that a bird or a cup?
Oh, that's a bird.
That's a
Got
bird.
it.
These pics
What
are
about that
great.
bird?
Adam's taking
Got it.
wonderful pictures.
I think that's like around 29.
That's 3, right?
That's 3. I mean, the bald eagle should be worth 50.
This is brutal. Oh, we just cannot. I mean, at this point, I'm wondering if we're just at this game.
Let's hustle.
Okay, I think there's 6 more minutes.
I never realized how many
Okay, we
birds
have
are in cities.
6 minutes left. There, Brian, there's a flock. Wait, there's so many over there. Get him. Get him.
Where?
Get him, in the sky. Go.
So many.
Go.
Many. Yes, up. Yes.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I count at least 35. We might have, our luck might have just finally changed, Brian.
What? I don't know about all this. That seems preposterous. And was that the same picture of the? How do you know it was a different bird? I feel like that was one flock photographed 3 times. Oh, but we don't know who won.
All right, this is not going to be a normal Nebula ad read because right in there we have 200 Nebula subscribers who are all watching episode 3 early. So right now I'm going to show you what they thought of it. Here, let's go.
The question is, are they getting off here?
What's your quick take opinion on episode 3?
Oh, it is incredible. I loved it. I love what these 2 are up to. Love Team Ben, Team Adam.
Yeah, Team Ben, Team Adam.
It's amazing. Yeah.
What was your favorite episode of season 4 of Jet Lag?
Well, I guess I would have to say episode 3.
Oh, so they
Episode
should
3, the
probably,
one
they
they
should
can
probably
watch,
it.
right?
Like, redacted happened, which is really awesome, which, like, redacted and redacted.
I think it was the best episode you guys have had on Jet Lag so far.
Wow. It's a huge endorsement.
I wonder if there's one person in that crowd of 200 who found out from the show from me. One Ludbud in there.
All right.
Episode 3 is
Okay, there is a Ludbud. Found him.
amazing.
Found them.
Subscribe to Nebula,
Yep.
and you'll learn how
Yes, sir.
Adam survived that vicious wolf attack.
One of my favorite episodes so far. It was really funny.
That's awesome. What's your opinion on Nebula? Is it worth it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yay!
Yeah.
When I came in here, before I saw episode 3, I had one leg. Now I've seen episode 2 and 3, I have 2 legs.
Wow. Wow.
And before I subscribed to Nebula,
So unlikely.
I have no legs.
That is so unlikely. I don't think he knows how unlikely that is.
What's your opinion on episode 3?
That season 2's better.
Also, bad marketing. If the marketing is this video will give you an extra leg, 99% of people already have 2 legs. And the other 1% got 3.
Wow! All right, you heard it here first. Episode 3, so good. Nebula, totally worth it. And you know what makes Nebula even more worth it is the best way to sign up for it. Because here's the thing, they run this crazy deal with CuriosityStream, where if you head to our link, curiositystream.com/jetlag, any subscription you sign up for there, they'll throw in a Nebula subscription for free for as long as you stay subscribed. And CuriosityStream, they have loads of good stuff. They're like a documentary and nonfiction show streaming site. Really good catalog of stuff, whole additional thing. And they're running this crazy sale right now, 42% off for the subscription. And that means that if you get the annual subscription, that comes out to less than $12 a year.
Whoa, that's less than $1 a month.
$1 a month. So it's a crazy good deal. 2 streaming sites for the cost of 1, and you can watch the next episode of Jetlag right now. You can watch our
Y42. I imagine because Nebula is mainly for nerds, and 42's a nerd meme. They probably like Douglas Adams.
Nebula exclusive after show. You can come to future exclusive Nebula events like this, which was amazing. And you can watch all the other stuff by all the other creators on Nebula. So head over to curiositystream.com/jetlag to sign up today. Thanks in advance for your support. And thanks for all these people for staying quiet because this was super intimidating.
Woo! All right. Well, I didn't want to skip it. I always like to play their ads or do it for them. Anyway, today they did it great. And today is also the end of the stream. Ooh, watch the new JCS. I might, but not today. Not today, my little cat. Today I will not be doing that. Instead, I will be ending the stream. And I believe my next stream will come this weekend. Tomorrow's Thursday. I might stream Friday. 50-50, but I probably will be streaming this weekend. I'll probably do like a 4-hour, well, I guess Sunday I won't be streaming. I'll probably do a 4-hour stream every day with the exception of Christmas Day, maybe. That's like my game plan, and like New Year's Eve. And it's mostly going to be chill streams, watching JCS, watching the new CoffeeZilla video, playing Hollow Knight. We're going to start Hollow Knight on Saturday. That's the game plan. Start some Hollow Knight. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, but generally how streams will go is have some concept that should be a YouTube video. Like, for example, today, the You Laugh, You Lose. React to some video, like today, Jetlag, tomorrow, CoffeeZilla, and then play Hollow Knight. And that will be the meat of every stream. Very, very cozy vibes, very chill streams, nothing super insane or crazy. I mean, you got to understand, I've tapped out most of my crazy juices in the 9 days that I did chess boxing and then the San Francisco stream with Connor and then the Smash event. So don't have too much that's crazy planned until January. But maybe if you enjoy those cozy, streams like this one, then it'll be right up your alley, smiley face. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I gotta go. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna play the OOT intro song, and then I will be back later.
This tweet from Ian Anderson.
All right, chat. What's the plan in January? Honestly, just hang out with you guys for one more year. Nothing I love better than gaming with you guys. That's my second note. My actual plan is we have a Valorant event that I'm going to do. Go to Japan. That's a 2023 Ludwig problem. Don't shave. I don't think I'm going to shave until January. I'm going to give this 10 days. What about the tweet? We never got a reply. I believe Adam probably went to bed. Adam might be East Coast. So we never got a reply. So GG. GG, Elias escapes another day. But damn you, Elias, you son of a bitch. We will come for you. We'll take back what's ours. All right, see you later, boys. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you had fun. If you didn't, ooh. My bad. And have a great rest of your night. See you later. Goodbye, everybody. See you later. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.